Oh yeah, Black Sun in the Hizzle, all for shizzle Oh yeah, we got an excellent show here today. Hopefully everybody, Jane. Hopefully everybody can jump on. Hopefully everybody will jump on and speak. Shout out to Jesse. Yeah, please. We were talking about doing earlier. Yes, sir. Earlier, yes, sir. This is it. This is the show. Um, Jane Locke seems to be a keyboard warrior. Jane, why don't you jump on the panel there? Do all that. Give your fingers a rest. Put your mic, make your mic go to work for a change. Make your mic go to work for a change. All right, y'all. Um, while we're waiting, I'm gonna play some videos. I'm gonna play two videos. I'm gonna play two videos. Ladies first. Ladies first. So I'm going to play Margaret Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm gonna play her first. Play that sister first. So let's get to it. Let me do a present, share. Let me get Okay, damn, I can jump on briefly. Got Denver City Council going on right now. Oh, okay, no problem, Jesse. No problem, man. No problem, Jesse. No problem, man. Priority. So I'm gonna play a clip real quick, Jesse. So let me play this real quick. Are we doing a share screen here? Yep, we're doing a share screen. Boom.
Hi everyone, we are at the infamous door where Jamal Bowman claims he had to pull a fire alarm to get out. Now these doors are open on weekdays. Every member of Congress knows that, everybody that works here knows that. But on Saturdays and Sundays, they are locked and only certain doors are open on Saturdays and Sundays. Now come on over here. This right here is a fire alarm. Nowhere does it say pull the fire alarm to open the exit door. Doesn't say that, and I think ex-middle school principals know better. Let me show you how we go when we need to go vote. I know this because my office is in here in Cannon Building. Come on, go this way. Oh, look, there's stairs. By the way, we had to use the stairs to evacuate the Cannon Building after Jamal Bowman pulled the fire alarm. Now, here's where you have an option. As members of Congress, we can continue to go down the stairs this way, and you can go in the basement and we can walk in the tunnel that goes under the road to the Capitol. We do that all the time, especially if the weather's bad. Or we can come around this way. See where that says exit? It exits out on New Jersey. This one is open all the time, not just some of the time, all the time. So let's explain very clearly again. Jamal Bowman didn't pull the fire alarm to try to get out of the building because he had to rush to go vote. I know that for a fact because I also work in the Cannon office building, and I watched Catherine Clark, the Democrat whip, make a motion to adjourn, and then within minutes, Jamal Bowman pulled a fire alarm, and he knew he was pulling a fire alarm because he's a former middle school principal. And then he ran out of the building and didn't tell anybody he did that. And this building was evacuated for over an hour, and Congress had to hold the vote open. That's usually only 15 minutes on the first vote. They held it open for over an hour as well. There's some serious problems for Jamal Bowman, and he needs to be prosecuted for violating the same federal law that they are prosecuting January 6th defendants and President Trump.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dang. Ooh. So I didn't have my mic on. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, there you go. So shout out to Taylor Green there. She was saying basically, and okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't flip the mic, Jane. Sorry about that. You can hit a link to jump up anytime you're ready. So yeah. Like Taylor Green said, they're trying to persecute Trump on the same thing that they do in J6, but when it comes to the Democrats, Jamal, look his name up, Jamal Bowman, who interfered with the process of Congress voting because they didn't want to do a shutdown and they were trying to get some things passed through. And so he pulled the damn fire alarm button. And so yeah, she's asking for for him to be held accountable. And he should be. Like I said earlier, um, either you prosecute this man or you take everybody from J6 and you pardon them. Because I don't see anything, there's no difference. In fact, I would say his was even more intentional. You know, the blokes that got caught up in the J6, they just got caught up in the moment. Were they really trying to stop? Or they were just, when you're involved in hey, what's going on? I can hit the link. Yes, please do, Kelly. Please hit the link. Yes, ma'am. Anybody? No, this is an open panel. Let me put this down so people can understand. I'm gonna put it in bold, open panel. Mondays, we do open panels for everybody. Open panel Mondays. Let me put that there so people can see. That way, boom. Boom. There we go. Open panel Monday. So now y'all got to do just hit the link. Just got to hit the link. So yeah, we had Marjorie Taylor Greene there speaking out, walking us through Congress, showing us that this man, he should know the difference between a fire alarm and a door. Now, let's just say, you know what? He really didn't mean to do it. Maybe he's having a Joe Biden moment, but then, like Joe Biden, then you need to step down, sir, and let somebody else take that position who knows the difference between a fire alarm and a door. Plain and simple. Now, let me play another video because this doesn't seem to people. I guess that ain't riled y'all up enough. See, I like to play videos to get people jumping on the panel. I guess that was too mellow. So let's play the next one. Get y'all riled up here. Okay. So here's the next one.
Texas, Mr. Hunt, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank all the witnesses for being here today. Really, really appreciate you all being here. Thank you for your time. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Behind me, you see a picture that speaks for itself. This is what I call sheer chaos. And by the way, this photo was captured in 2021. A little background on me. I'm a combat veteran, deployed to Baghdad in 2006. That's about what it looked like when I was there in a combat zone. This is what happens when you refuse to control our border and our sovereign nation. We're overrun by cartels, trafficking in migrants, drugs, and crime. These are all realities in Joe Biden's America, except now they're being felt well beyond our border states like mine in Texas. It's not just Republicans sounding the alarm now. This is happening with Democrats as well. Next picture. Mayor Eric Adams, as we've heard a few of the congressmen say on August 22nd about New York, I'm proud that this is the right to shelter state, and we're going to continue that. That's the leader of the largest cities in America. If you remember in 2022, he even met migrants as they entered New York. Let's fast forward to May 2023, and Mayor Adams, through executive order, has suspended the law he was so proud of. And it seems that even Democrats are starting to see the light. It only gets real when it's in your backyard. This is something that we've been experiencing in Texas for the past few years. We've had 6.5 million people enter our country illegally at our southern border. This is the most we've seen in my lifetime. It's absolute chaos. It's a crisis. I get text messages every single week from people finding dead bodies on their ranches. And yet we sit by here and do nothing with this current administration. Never in my life have I had a problem that I did not see an ending to. And I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York. Those are his words. Next up, Kathy Hochul, the governor from the great state of New York. In December 2021, Governor Hochul said, and I quote, "As you know, the Statue of Liberty is inscribed."
Can you hear me? You're muted.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know you heard about Mr. Jamal Bowman. You know,
Absolutely. Yeah. Clever, very clever, I'd say, to say the least.
clever, huh? Yeah. I mean, you know, they're trying to indict Trump on the same thing, interfering with the election. You got J6 people you got some people doing damn near 20, 25 years.
For sure.
But this man, this genius decides he's gonna go trip off an alarm, and his excuse was, Kelly, that, oh, I didn't know the difference between the door and the fire alarm. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Kelly, what's
Yeah,
going on?
that's a bunch of bullshit, and clearly they're gonna treat him with kid gloves. You know, they always do. They always get a pass for everything.
But wait a minute, but we got people on J6 that got, like Enrique from the Power Boy, he got 25 years.
Yeah, I think it was like 25, 22, something like that. Yeah, for sure.
That's a long time.
Long time.
That's a long time for somebody who wasn't even there. He wasn't even there, from what I heard.
For sure. I mean, it was something I've heard in regards to a text, some type of
Right.
some weirdo. Yeah, I don't even understand, to be honest. I don't know how that works. You know.
Right, I don't either. But like you said, like I said, I wouldn't be mad if, let's say they slap Jamal on the wrist, like, oh, don't do that no more. Then all I say is, okay, well then pardon everybody from J6. Just let them out.
No, I agree, and I think when Marjorie brought that up, I like her, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think people say she's tough. I don't think she's tough enough. Like, I feel like she needs to be more like, you know what, kiss my ass. I
Right.
don't care how you feel. You know, everybody is so concerned with, like, quote unquote professionalism,
Right.
where I feel like some of these people just need to be walked over. You know,
Right.
she's a little bit too nice for my liking. Let's just say
Okay.
that.
I get it. I get it. Because I mean, but I would say this. Besides Trump, I prefer her over, I don't know, Nikki Warhawk, Haley, or Rebecca Swamy, or any of those people, because they, you know, at least she'll like explain, like when she explained the bill going, like, I don't know if you saw the other bill we did yesterday. She was explaining the bill where she refused to sign it. She said, look, take out the funding for Ukraine, or I'm not going to sign it. And she stood her ground.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like when I see her out and about and people are questioning her, she tries to be as kind as possible. When
Right,
sometimes I feel like she should just be like, I don't care, like
right,
think
right,
what you want to think. It
right,
is what
right.
it is.
Okay,
And
okay.
and people always try to label her. They always are really quick to go to the racist. It's their favorite out. Everybody's racist. I'm like, I don't
Right,
know
right, right.
how. I've seen plenty of pictures, get-togethers, people I know she's close with, um, that clearly don't look like her. So that
Right.
really frustrates me. Like, quit with that. If you don't know her, or know her history, where do you pull that up from? you know
Right, right.
so I think, yeah, she should be. I seen a video of them. They were kind of like trying to push her around in regards to, what was it, something about, oh jeez, I'm gonna forget. um Man, I want to say it was somebody questioning her about abortion or something like that, and
Right.
you know, uh, she was too friendly. That's all I'm saying. You know,
Okay, okay.
in my opinion. But no, you're right. She does stand her ground when necessary.
Right, because I mean, at the end of the day, you like said, like I said, like to say the number one thing, like to say that Ukraine, she's dead set against Ukraine, and you got people calling themselves Republicans, but then making sure more money's going to Ukraine. Now, I've said this, Kelly, and I don't care if people think I'm a conspiracy theory. Ukraine is the biggest money laundering operation ever.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the
I
it's,
agree.
yeah, it's the biggest ever, and I'm just sitting here, because they're talking about like, oh man, like there was a video today. I wonder if I could pull it up. They had over, I want to say 10,000 troops just surrendered from Ukraine. And this has been ongoing. You know, you have the Ukrainians surrendering, you have Ukrainians dying at a high rate. They say it's like for every 12 Ukrainians, only one Russian gets killed.
Wow, wow, yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, but is it really crazy though, Kelly? Think about it. We talking about Russia. We're talking
Yeah,
about the country that defeated Hitler.
yeah. I mean, crazy in regard to why keep doing this. Like it's gonna be never ending.
Money laundering.
We could have, right, let's be honest, we could have stepped in a long time ago if it was really like that. Okay, if it was really, as I mean, if we're able to send a drone to somebody's porch and chop
Right.
him into 35,000 pieces while he's sipping his tea, I mean, let's be honest, our technology goes way further than we probably even recognize and or know about.
I agree.
So yeah, we could have quote unquote, gotten rid of the problem,
Right.
as they like to say, if we really wanted to. Just my opinion, you know.
No, I agree. I
And
agree.
the whole thing with Trump is like, it's actually comical to me,
Right.
because it's like for every move they make, he's like been two steps ahead. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
who in history have you ever known to be indicted 4 times, have 90 plus charges, and people are still like, we don't give a shit. We're
Right.
rocking with him. In most scenarios, we would have been like, get him out of here. We don't want nothing to do with it. It's a bad look, whatever, whatever. But for the most part, I just had somebody like on our car, right? We have F Biden, Trump, different stickers, right?
Right. Right.
And I'm in Milwaukee.
Right.
So, just a little history. Milwaukee is like one of the most segregated cities in America.
Right.
Um, and it's rough here. It's like a small Chicago.
Okay.
And
Okay. Oh. Oh.
yeah, but
Oh.
the
Okay.
interesting part is, yeah, I mean, it's not a place I'd like to stay forever, but I'm here for now. But anyway, I've had a few people actually stop us on the highway and be like, "Hey, where'd you get them stickers at?" Or at the gas station,
Right.
you know, the neighborhood gas station, like, "Hey, what's up? Where do I get them stickers?" You know.
Right.
So clearly, it's more people than you know they would like to let on, right? You know.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, and I think even with the indictments, that made people more interested. Like, wait a minute, you know, like what's going on here? You know, because
Right.
people aren't new to the government screwing them over, right?
No,
This
not at
is
all.
this isn't a new thing.
Right.
People aren't new to black sites. People aren't new to, you know, getting charges put on them that they didn't participate in. So, I don't know. I think it kind of lights a fire. Like, what's going on? You know, and it's clearly backfiring for them. You know,
Right.
so
Jesse had a question for you. You said you're in Milwaukee. Have you heard of Outlaw Radio?
no, I've heard of a guy named Outlaw, but I don't know if he's here. I've never heard of Outlaw Radio.
Okay.
I would have
Okay.
to, I would have to ask Mo. He might know. I'm kind of new to this city. I haven't been here long. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So now you say it's like a little Chicago. I mean, is it a sanctuary city?
It is, but I will tell you that I am yet to really see anybody. You know,
Okay.
if
okay.
there's people here, I don't know where they're at.
Well, they might be in a hotel room that we're paying for.
That's absolutely plausible. I hate to say it, but you know, be it Republicans or Democrat, I've heard of both of them, in particularly here. Okay, housing these people where they have a lot of people in one house, and then
Right,
they're
right.
also employed by them. So they're giving them jobs and putting them in a place to stay.
Oh, with our tax dollars. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
our tax dollars going to work. Thank you, Biden.
Yeah.
Thank you, Biden. Okay.
Yeah.
So they get a place. They get. I'm assuming get a hotel. They get IDs for sure. They get cell phones.
yeah.
I
Oh
heard-
yeah. Those stands are everywhere, Lyson. They're everywhere. Them free phone stands. You see them everywhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, they're down here too. We you know, they're pretty much at every Kroger and Walmart parking lot. Like you'll see them. So
Yeah.
they down here too. Or even in Chick-fil-A. Well, I ain't gonna say Chick-fil-A, but let's say like Walgreens or like Taco Bell. Yeah, they be in front of certain places and certain plazas. So yeah,
Yeah.
we got. Mm-hmm.
And they canvass for free internet. So they'll come to your door and be like, "Hey, we're offering free internet. You know, are you
Right.
interested?" Which
Right.
it is actually free. It's not a trick bag. It is free. So tax dollars pay for that. But it's going to be a low end internet. It's not going to be something
Right.
that, you know, if you're gaming or, you know, doing any of this stuff, you couldn't utilize.
Right. Just
So-
go to basic sites, no movie streaming or nothing. That I
Right,
got.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
But
Well, damn.
I have a friend in Texas that works for basically the food stamp office, right?
Okay.
And she said that it literally makes her sick because she has to turn American citizens away all the time. Wow.
Oh, damn. What?
Yeah, while they're giving illegals that temporary, it's called TANF.
TANF. Yeah.
Okay.
You got that
They're
here. too,
given,
yep.
yeah, they get that. They get food stamps. They get housing. They get a bunch of shit that we wouldn't get.
Right. Right.
You
And I
know?
bet they put them ahead of the line too.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I mean, they are actually ahead of the line. If they're getting it, we not getting it. So there
Right.
you go.
Right.
Right. Damn.
Exactly.
So Damn. So, Milwaukee, that's a blue state, red state.
Yeah. Wisconsin is well, Milwaukee is a blue county,
Okay.
but
Well, you guys are a swing state.
yeah.
Bet, bet,
It
okay.
can go either way, you know.
Right. Oh yeah, that's when it gets tricky. That's when it
Yeah.
gets tricky because people.
Madison is very liberal.
Okay.
And when Obama ran, I was a big Obama supporter when he first.
I was too.
Were
I
you?
was.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
us were. But so I did the whole voter taxi thing, you know, and was really trying to promote him. And now when I look back, I'm like, why did they do that? But I'll tell you, my biggest competition here is other women.
Right.
Other
Right.
women, as far as campaigning, stuff like that. I mean, they really bang the concrete hard for the Democrats here.
Wow. Even with
Yeah.
all the stuff going on, they still
Still, I mean,
easy.
and we have our major chain stores shutting down. You know, theft is through the roof, right?
Oh yeah.
Where's everybody gonna shop? And you know, Chicago's experiencing that too, to where they're considering opening like a community grocery store.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know how that would work, but it almost sounds like you would have to go and get your portion. You know what I mean? Like it just sounds
Right.
crazy.
Right. It sounds like it's not going to be much left for everybody. I mean, the community grocery store, and if they, like you said, they tear down the major chain, that means everybody's going to go to that place. That means they're going to run out of food.
Yeah. I mean, somebody just got shot at Meyer, the grocery store, a few days
Right.
ago. I
Yeah.
mean, people are getting shot here all the time, unfortunately. You know,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
just it's crime ridden, and the more poverty that rolls in, the more crime you have. That's anywhere. You know.
Right. That's right.
So I just, you know, we may see it in the major city, but I'm just waiting for it to, you know, start to pour out to the suburbs.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, and give it some time because, like I said, it's because, oh man, you know, eventually people start migrating where they think there's going to be, you know, food or people give them money. So yeah, that's eventually, you know,
Mhm.
because I've seen spots even where I live, because I would consider where I live the kind of like the on the outskirts, and because of, you know, I've seen Kelly, I've seen I don't know if you guys got Kroger.
Yeah. Yep. We got
I-
Kroger.
Right. Okay. So I've seen Kroger's closing left and right for the last 5 years, like closing down.
Oh
And
wow. Wow. Okay.
yeah, it's bad. So, you know, now, and I've seen, not only I've seen Kroger's close down here, I've seen like, of course, you know, after COVID, I've seen like a lot of major chains close down here. So it's parts
Yeah.
where it looked like little ghost towns,
Yeah.
you
Yep.
know, and you know, I don't know how people would like campaign for Biden when, like, well, I mean, what do they tell the people? What do the women tell the people? I mean, it's like, oh, vote for Biden, you know, even though we got the high gas prices, food is high, and rent, you know, because property taxes gone up. And how do they, like, what do they do? Oh,
I don't-
orange man bad.
You know, I don't know how they sell it. You know,
Because they don't
it's
talk
like-
policies.
no, it's not policy, and
It's
not
orange
to
man bad.
mention, right? Not to mention, you know, even in, like I said, it's highly segregated, and even in the black communities, it's not black people that run these stores.
Right.
All these little gas stations are owned by Indians,
Same here. Yep.
and we all know what happens. You know, they get the store, they have it tax free for 5 years, they give it to a family member, they run it, etc., etc. You know, so the money isn't going back into the community.
Right.
No, I haven't heard of the hotspot. Is that like and I don't even know what that is. Like I said, I'm kind of new here and I don't go out. I don't do that. You won't catch me going out here at all. You know,
Oh, it's
It's
that
just-
rough, huh?
yeah, it's just way too dangerous.
Damn.
Yeah. And, even the mayor here, truth be told, his half brother actually shot somebody in the head, right? But he
What?
survived. The guy
Right.
survived. Well, the DA ended up, the charges, the judge dropped the charges without prejudice because the witness wouldn't show up. She was out of town, whatever happened. So apparently somebody else picked up the case now, and they're
Right.
going to try to run it again. But if they don't have a witness, I don't know how they'll do that. But I've never really heard of somebody being able to, get away with that. So clearly, it's everywhere you go, it's some type of, corruption per se. So
Right.
that's not
Right.
nothing new. But
Hmm.
and this the whole crime thing, I don't even, our jails are full.
Right.
Like I don't even know what more to do. Just this afternoon, we have some guys here called the Kia Boys, and they're known for stealing Kias because it's somehow you can steal them with like an Apple charging cord. I
Right.
don't know how they do it, but they're
Wow.
all on YouTube. And he was just flying down the road, dipping through the gas station parking lot, hit the other road. It's like, and then here's people on the news talking about, I don't even have a car to get to work. I can't get my kids to daycare.
Right.
It's just insane, man.
Damn. So all right, and then they want to. Biden wants to go all electric cars and shit, and I'm just like, nah, that's a no go.
Unless
That-
they're
that's-
giving them away. And I mean, I'm sure people will take them, but they're still going to want their gasoline cars. I mean, can you even
Yeah.
drive out of town in that car? I mean,
No. Mm-mm.
do you see charging stations like all around? Because I don't. I mean, how would you even do that and get somewhere safely?
Well, not only that, how would you do that with trucks? Like how, like trucks?
Oh yeah.
you- I mean, trucks bring our food in. So you mean to tell me? Because if you go cross country, there's spots where you don't see nothing for miles, and you mean to tell me they want electric trucks going back? No, that's a no go. But like Trump said, give people the option. Give people electric cars and give them gas cars, and let people choose. Don't damn mandate. Like Biden wants to mandate. Oh, we all got electric cars. No, hell no.
That will never work. And
Hell no.
I don't even understand why we took fracking away. Like I don't know why that can't be a thing, Why
Right.
can't we be self-sufficient instead of letting everybody in the country to make money, give them opportunity, buy up land? Why are we doing this? Like we need to be American first for everybody,
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's right. That's right.
I don't even understand that.
Right. The only thing I could think of is that, hell, Biden done sold out to damn China, China, all these places. And that's like say, why would you want electric cars? But then again, China would be in charge of the damn charging port with the coals and the electricity and all that. So I'm just like, what's really going on? But like I said, it's all gonna come out. But I slowly see things. Like I said, the Ukraine war is money laundering. Like I said, Zelensky. And it's not even about Zelensky, because Zelensky wanted to talk peace like 3 different separate times. But the Biden administration won't let him. So that was like, I was like, wait a minute, they won't let him. Oh, they're in charge. Oh, he's not in charge. They're in charge of this shit.
Yeah, that's just wild. And we've given them so much money.
And we've given him more money. He just came and got another $6 billion. Another
My God.
26 billion. Yeah, he got another 26 billion. And not to mention he got some money from Canada too. So
That's
yeah.
not shocking. It's not shocking,
No, it's not shocking, but again, like I said, it's all part of the money making scheme. I mean, who's gonna, like, if you have a war, who's gonna question the war? Like, you can funnel money through there, launder money. Who's going to question it? Oh, well, Kelly, there's a war going on.
Yeah, yeah. But it seems like we're always coming out of our pocket, right?
Right.
Where's everybody else? Like, where is their quote unquote assistance? We're always the ones paying for every damn thing.
Right. And remember, Trump had cut that out. Remember, he cut that out with NATO. And they
Yeah,
were mad about
yeah.
that shit. Yeah, he cut that shit out. He cut out NATO, and he cut out that, what was that other thing? That France summit, that damn, something smog summit shit. Yeah, he was like, man, he was cutting all that bullshit out. And they were mad at him. And that's where all this trouble started with them not liking Trump, because Trump was standing up and saying, no, man, y'all pay y'all fair share.
Right, right. Just like with taxing China. Why wouldn't we? I mean, people are buying shit from them all the time. Why wouldn't we?
Yep, exactly.
You know?
Yep.
But, you know, and then it's like, what are everybody's so divided, but as soon as, you know, as soon as, God forbid, but we have a potential enemy that will hit American soil,
Right.
people tend to get their shit together real fast in that scenario. Like, you know,
Well, yeah, I agree with that. I agree. You know, we would definitely rally up, but like Chase said, the last people that tried to hit us was Japan, and that was back in World War II. So we really ain't. I mean, China and Russia are not trying to hit us. Russia's trying to protect their borders.
but I'm kind of concerned though, because when I start thinking about Saudi Arabia, what is that, BRICS?
BRICS, yeah.
Why not? I mean, we owe China so much money.
We
You
do.
know, they've already been able to infiltrate by buying land here, and I'm sure a ton of people, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like they don't have the funds. Oh,
Right,
what's up,
right.
Angel?
Hey,
Yeah.
Kelly Ray and Black Sun.
Hey.
I almost was gonna say Black Sun, but Black Sun. Nice to meet you, man. I'm pretty familiar, or not familiar. I know Kelly Ray and Maurice. We've known each other probably since 2019 or 20 there, if I am guessing correctly. We've known each other for quite a few years, and I saw she shared your stream and figured I'd come and check your channel out there, Black Sun.
Oh yeah. So, Angel, yeah, we were just talking about, situation with Biden and the war in Ukraine and Russia. We just chopping it up, and I was pointing out to Kelly just today, I don't know. I mean, of course, you've heard about them trying to convict Trump, right? They're trying to say that he tried
Yeah,
to influence the election.
I can't keep up with a lot of current events. If you were asked me, what is some of the news stories that I heard in the last week? Well, I know about the 2-night streak of looting in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah,
I know about the Senate replacement that Gavin Newsom is putting in Diane's place since her death over this past weekend. So I pretty much keep up to date with a lot of current events. And I pretty much know about the impeachment to inquiry of Biden, the indictments that was brought forth upon Trump there, and I don't really need to tell much more with what I keep up there.
So have you seen, Angel, the what was it, the in Biden impeachments? Have you seen that?
Yep, I know that Kevin McCarthy is in the midst of the inquiry, but there's no form of actual impeachment because it would have to go through not only the House and the Senate, but the Senate, of course, is a Democrat majority.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Damn. Not only that, so what about, okay, so I gotta ask you this question, Angel. Did you see the guy they were trying to they were gonna try to keep the government from shutting down, right? And then
Pretty much. There I heard that there was some type of 3 or 45 day deal that was made upon. But I didn't read in detail. But if the Democrats still was able to get with what they wanted, the House Republicans pretty much like. I guess you say caved there, but um, at the same time, the temporary agreement that prevented from the government shutdown really isn't anything that is going to help with what they've been spending and doing for the last few years since Biden's inauguration of when he took office and
right,
had continuously bring spending bill after spending bill, and look to what that's done to us.
right. Not only what's that doing to us, but they've been giving like, Zelensky just took off with another $6 billion, and and if you look at the war in Ukraine, um, the last city, I don't know if you're familiar with Wagner or I don't know how good you are on international news, Angel. Do you know anything about Wagner?
No, because international news ain't always as accurately reported. Anything international usually has to do with any type of event like the Ukraine war, and I know that there's been hundreds of millions or even like billions spent towards Ukraine, but really it really hasn't done anything there. It's just been making like things in this country more worser.
Right, right. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, after you got all that money going towards Ukraine and being siphoned out of this country, yeah, things are going to get worse. Like, I mean,
And you want to know something, Black Sun? Well, a lot of your own people there is trying to say if the Biden administration can spend that much or send that much to Ukraine, why can't they give us? Give me a moment. I have a phone call.
oh yeah, you good, bro, you good, you good. Yeah,
So what
but
do
hey,
you? Oh, sorry. I want to
okay.
ask you. What do you see for next year? What do you? If you had to guess, what do you see 2024 to look like?
What I see, Kelly, um, what I see next year, I see. Ooh, that's an open-ended question. I mean, next year, it's the election, so um, I
And
see
they're
that.
at the DMV. Let me tell you, I went to the DMV today
Uh-huh.
um, because my son just finally got a job after
Okay.
it's been a few months. Thank
Well,
God, right?
congratulations to your son getting a
Yeah.
job.
So
Yes, sir.
I took him to the DMV so he could get a duplicate of his license because he lost it.
Right.
And they are there. They are there asking, do you need to register to vote?
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And this was a DMV that was 90% Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Mexican because I'm not sure, right?
Right. Right.
But this was like Hispanics, 90%.
Right.
And there are people in there passing out little cards like where you can go. Because I'm like, I don't have my license with me. I forgot it at the house because I forgot my wallet when I left. I was in a hurry.
Right.
And she was like, "Oh, you don't need that. Just go right here." She gave me a little card. I don't think I brought it upstairs, and said that I could go online for now until
Right.
they stop it and get signed up to vote because I'm new to this county.
Wow. No ID.
Yep. And like
Damn.
I said, I don't know. I know there's people in there taking their driving tests. I don't know what everybody was doing, but I just know the room, what I was looking at. And I was like,
Right.
wow. So
That is
how
a
many
problem.
people are going to be able to vote you know.
Shit.
And
Shit. Look
so,
like you're trying to make it. Oh God.
yeah, Wisconsin had an issue with that, right?
Right. Yeah, being a
Um,
swing state, yeah.
yeah. So I was kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't look so.
That's a little worrisome because y'all a swing state. I mean, we a swing. Well, no, I guess Georgia, we're now a swing state, I guess, because, they said that Georgia voted for Biden. I don't believe that, but you guys are for sure a swing state. So yeah, that's very concerning. That's very,
Yeah,
very concerning because you
yeah.
guys, it could come down to you guys.
It's crazy. That's like with the whole DeSantis thing, right? It's like
Uh-huh.
stay your ass in Florida, dude. Like
For sure.
I don't want him anywhere near the White House. I think he's too far right, too radical, but that's just my opinion.
Right. No, I agree. I agree.
I would go so far to say that he has racist policy ideologies.
Right.
But that's just my personal opinion. And I can't agree with anybody who wants to touch any Social Security money
That's
or
right.
push the retirement age up because you're already halfway dead at 62.
Right.
That's old enough, in my opinion.
Right.
You want to go all the way to 70? Like, come on, dude, you're doing too much.
Yeah, he's doing way too much, Kelly. He's doing
Yeah.
way too much. I mean,
Yeah.
why would he want to touch Social Security anyway? I mean, there's so many other funds you can allocate. You messing, man. No.
Don't know. Yeah, don't know. And I'm not a fan,
Right.
And he doesn't have a shot anyway. It's over for him.
No. His numbers actually dropped, I think, 3 or 4 points after the last debate. So yeah, And you know what's so funny? Trump didn't even attend the last debate. And they say, yeah, Trump won the last debate.
He doesn't. I mean, go for what though? Go for what? Really? What does he have to go for?
Right. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. He's so like you were 56 points ahead for what? Go for what?
Mhm. Yep.
Like,
Exactly.
no. I don't care if they have 10 more debates. They are not catching Trump. Like Trump is like Trump is past Biden at this point. So it's like what?
And in my like I said earlier, the only people that I could see, like I know they're gonna try Newsom, I believe, but then again, I'm like, no, they want to keep him in Cali. Do you know California? I'm sure you've talked about this in that law about how you have to let your children identify the way they want to and
Yeah.
transition. And if you don't, CPS can take your kids from you.
That's crazy. That's
You-
like, yeah.
That's insane. To me, you would have to be just out of your mind to stay there with young children.
Right. So that means a child can choose to get a sex change, but they can't drink. They can't drink or they can't drive a car. They can't do all these things. They can change it. That's crazy. But again, I think I seen this thing a long time ago, Kelly, where they said we coming for your kids. We coming
yeah.
for your kids. So and I guess they were serious about that. I thought, I don't know why, Kelly. I thought they were trolling. I don't know why I thought that. I thought they were trolling. I said they can't be serious.
Yeah, it seemed like it would be something that would be unfathomable, right? Like,
Right.
how could that even happen? But it's clearly happening. So, I mean, even my son worked in the school system for 5 years,
Right.
and they had training the last year before he left, telling him, he's working with K through 5, telling him that he would have to acknowledge and talk with children if they brought up the subject of how they identify. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. That's a parent's job. Like, what are you talking about?
Right. And what's the purpose of bringing that up anyway? Like, I don't understand. How is that learning curriculum?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's more like a distraction from, you go to school, you learn things that you don't know about. People already know when they're around their family who they are. So it's like, why they gotta try to reiterate and redirect people's identity and genders and all that? Like, what? That's not what are we learning here? How does that help a person out in the real world get a job, get a skill? Like, how does that that's like distracting away from education. Education is supposed to be a place where your child can learn a skill, or learn a trade, or learn something to help them in life, to make money so they can get a house and a car. How does this whole gender thing attribute to that?
I don't know, but it was enough to be, to have him bail out.
Right.
I can't do that. You're doing too much when you say that. That's not part of my job description.
Right, exactly.
So
Exactly. Oh shit, we got 420 in the house. 420 executive. Y'all go subscribe to Executive 420. Shout out to 420.
yeah,
But
I think I subbed to him already, and I saw Conscious too. Hey, how you doing?
yeah. I make sure I sub to everybody here. But yeah, I went on the 420s channel, man. I said, oh man, let me sub to that. Oh, in fact, since 420's here, let me give him a wrench and everything, man. I gotta figure out how to do this. 420, how do I give you a wrench, man? Shit, I could give you a wrench too, Kelly. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do this thing. Shit.
I just usually would click on the name. I don't know if you have your phone on or no.
Yeah, I got my phone. Yeah. Okay, do it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like the computer, they're making this shit hard.
Yeah, and then just I mean, you don't want to make everybody like, I have one managing mod, right? Everybody
Okay.
just keep as a standard mod, so
Right. Okay. No problem.
yeah.
No problem.
Because once you get to managing mods, they get access to a lot of stuff.
Right.
so,
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Conscious, how you
Hey,
doing?
hey, Kelly, how you doing? What's going on, Blackson?
What's
How are
going
you,
on?
sir? What's
Calling
going on,
me,
my G?
calling me a murderer. What's going on, right?
I didn't call you a murderer, man.
You
I
called
see
me a
what I'm saying, man. You always be doing that. Why you be doing that? Don't do that, man.
No, what's
You
going on, Ron, man?
chilling, man. How y'all doing?
Shit, just chilling, man. Hey, man, Ron.
Yes, sir.
Serious. Can I ask you something serious, brother?
Of course, man. Are we gonna get serious, or you wouldn't be?
No trolling involved.
No trolling, okay.
Okay. How old are you, Ron? You about my age, or you a
I'm
little bit
45.
younger? Okay, so you remember going to school? I don't know if you ever happened to you, high school, junior high. Somebody would always set off the fire alarm. You ever had that happen in school?
I've had it. Not somebody always, but yeah, it's gonna happen on occasion.
Okay, and Kelly, you had that happen too, right?
Here we go.
What do you
yeah,
do?
for sure.
See what I'm saying? You see, I say, oh, seriously, no trolling whatsoever, but I'm trolling you. Watch me troll you as I say I'm not trolling you.
Wait a minute.
You tried to rope a dope me, man. Come on, man. That's me.
But how did this Jamal Bryant do that? He's not going away. He should be locked up forever and ever. Throw away the key.
Dang,
I
you
see
see
it,
how he
man.
does me, Kelly. You see how he
I
does me.
see it,
I
man.
know.
I see it coming, man.
You see how he do me. I can't-
Come on, okay, yeah. And I think it's immoral and insane, and that's totally against that's treasonous to pull a fire alarm.
Hey, and all I'm saying, if you're gonna slap him on the wrist, pardon everybody from J6. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that is not even equal. Because first, the man,
But it's
he
the
has-
same law.
calm down, y'all. It says up to 25 years, correct? So that doesn't mean you're going to get 25 years off the rip. Right.
Didn't Enrique get 25 years?
But did he do something more extreme than pull a fire alarm?
He wasn't
So you
even
got to
there.
equate that as well.
Enrique was not even there. He wasn't even there. At
A lot
J6.
of people who conspired aren't at the crime at the time. The people, especially who are higher up. John Gotti wasn't at a lot of hits, you know what I'm saying? But he was charging, you know what I'm saying? That's what they got them on. Am I correct? Or what did they get them on?
Rico.
Yeah, so yeah, Rico. So, the top boys ain't gonna necessarily be at the crime scene, but they, masterminded the crime, so to speak. I'm assuming if they got them on that.
So wait,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Kelly.
Sorry. No, I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
say.
Kelly.
So if only he, was the mastermind behind concept of I'm gonna go pull the fire alarm.
But you and then equate what that did. What did he do? He stopped the bill from being signed that was eventually signed, right?
He attempted.
Basically, yeah.
Right. But he's a member of the Senate as well, too, right? So I mean, it kind of ways you could almost say I'm not trying to equate this, but we talking about his defense, right? I was doing it for a political reason. He could say that as compared to the January 6th squad. We did it because Trump lied to us and told us to run up in the spot.
He did not.
No.
I've talked
Trump
to
didn't
people
lie?
that were there. Never, at no moment did Trump tell them.
You know, that's what I'm saying. And I don't mean to cut you off. It's almost a subliminal, and Trump is very subliminal.
No.
Listen, hold on a second. People don't really understand this. When did he lost the election in November, right? Right before January the 20th. As he was giving that speech, he had already lost the election, went through the court procedures, right? But he was still having rallies. They stole this election. Even up until January the 6th. That was this is the last hurrah. They are about to take over this government. But today they're signing Biden as the president. Yes or no? Because on January 6th, that's what they did, besides the riot. I know people forget that, but on January 6th, that was the day that they were going to make Joe Biden the official president of the United States. Am I correct?
I don't know about January 6th being the day.
Yeah. That's what. Remember, because that's why. Remember, because Ted Cruz and them, they objected to the electors. Remember, the people were
It's
with
a
Mike Pence.
creepy
That's why they
thing
were
about-
trying to hang Mike Pence. See that? What? Well, hold
Now
on.
you really, do you really?
No.
let me
I'm
ask-
saying, y'all. But that's what I'm saying. The extreme of those two events. This might be. Wow. I think I might be able to get all you guys out the Trump state with this one right here. Especially like, listen. January 6th was the day that we made the president of the United States. Y'all wouldn't concur to that? And because the 20th is just a ceremony to swear him in, but the 6th is to make him officially the president, right? So Trump, and now listen, and now think about that speech. This is the
But
last
if
time
you
they're going to
really-
take this away from us. They're going to take this away from us. We ain't got nothing. Go up to that Capitol. Of course he go. You think he can just say, "Yo, I need y'all to stop them to scare him a little bit so they don't sign." Because remember, and I don't know if you know that he asked Pence, like, I want to say it was somewhere after New Year's when he asked Pence to to change the count, and he went outside on the balcony and there was people like yelling, "Trump, Trump." He was like, I can't let this go, or something to that effect. But nevertheless, I'm saying he told that crowd, this is the last chance. They're going to take this away from us. He was right, because he was right.
No, I'm gonna say I don't know the speech verbatim, okay, but
Right.
I do know certain things that weren't said, okay. And a lot of people have actually said that if you weren't right up in front, you couldn't even hear exactly what he was saying.
You don't
So-
think they, come on, Kel, come on. You
I'm
don't
just
think
saying-
some people had the TV going. You don't think they heard what Trump was saying, even if they couldn't literally? You don't think they had their phones on listening to what Trump was saying?
Yes, peacefully does not mean act like a
No, man, he didn't
expert.
just. But that's what I'm saying. We
Not
missing
like
it.
you
So
to wave
you know what?
instructions to
I
run
think-
up in there and act.
I
a
think
fool.
that's what's so brilliant about Trump. He can make you forget about his past regressions and things he said.
now-
Because he kind of knows. Listen,
now-
and this is what this coming to me all right now. And you know why? Because he say the same thing over and over, but he just tweak it a little bit like RBR. That's why I be calling Kelly. That's why I be calling RBR the Black Donald Trump, and he poor.
He's-
That's why I be calling the Black Donald Trump, and he poor. But I'm saying like he's a masterful con man. Like he can sell you a dream. Like I was listening to the lady who be on Tank Shark, and she used to work with Donald Trump, and she was like, we were gonna sell this business in Manhattan, but Donald Trump came in and he ended up selling like all these towers that made like Fifth Avenue. She was like, he made us like for, so she made it. He was like, he's basically good at his job. Like, so I understand that, but that's business. You know what I'm saying? You can sway, but when you run in the country, you kind of have to go by the law. You have, especially if you're the president, you that simple.
Really? You got to
Yeah,
go
you
by
that.
the law
I'm
because
just
it
saying.
seems like nobody else follows the law. If you want to be
Hello.
technical,
Well, but you the president. That's what you should aspire to do. How about that? How about that? You should aspire to do that.
Hey, peace. What's up, everybody? I'm just checking in. What's up,
Hey,
Black
What's
Son?
going
What's up,
on,
Ron?
that
Hey,
nigga?
man, what's going on, man? I hope your boy Ron out,
Not
man.
much. I would say this to Ron's point. Yeah, I would agree. Every president should be upheld by the Constitution, but that don't make it any much of a threat to our constitutionality than any other president. To Ron's point, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what y'all speaking on, but I'll just say that.
Yeah,
I
think
mean,
it's
we want our officials to, be quote unquote, honest and straight and narrow. But when has that ever happened?
but
I
I'm
don't
saying,
know anybody.
you know what? It ain't that he's. I guess it's supposed to look like he is. At least he's just so blatant with it. Almost in the Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Sense like you're not good. You just know how to hide. You know what I'm saying? And most politicians know how to hide, even though they're not good. You know what I'm saying? But he just outright with it, and that person shouldn't be the symbol of the free world. Because what is that saying to the free world? Like for real, what is that really saying to the free?
Biden saying to the free world that he can't put 3 words together, and this is our.
But we
precious
know
leader?
he's kind of goofy. I think I see. So I don't. I don't like Biden, guys. Y'all know I don't like Biden, but y'all always throw Biden in my
You have
face
to
like that.
pick one.
But if I have to pick one or the other, it's gonna be Biden, just because.
Ron, don't say that.
Yes, man, because Trump is just as bad, man. He's a narcissist. He is
Right,
RBR. I'm telling you, he will never admit that he's wrong, Kelly. Am I wrong? RBR does the same thing. He's always got to be right.
And you know my position, Black Son. Because of the certain policies, I will vote for Trump if that would it come to.
Oh man.
But when we talk about pandering to a specific block, that's my issue with it. And I continuously tell Black Son. I was listening to that press conference today, right? Well, with the fraud case. What's the point? Because this attorney general is a black woman, despite whether you agree with him or not, what's the point of him always when it comes to a black position of power that's against his ideology? All of a sudden they anti-white racist. Now that's the issue that I got. Now this lady ain't saying nothing about white folk, right? But you want to call her anti-white racist because you know that's suitable for your audience. That's the issue that I got with what Trump got a. I don't know if he need a Negro in his campaign. I don't know. But when you talk stuff like that, go ahead.
No, I think you just made a point. I think Trump should be, and not a Candace Owens, but I think Trump should align himself with people that are more, have more common sense, okay, than always looking for the person who's the smartest book-wise, okay? The most intelligent person isn't always he needs an ear to different places. You know what I'm saying?
It's still gonna be him though. At the end of the day, that's what y'all feeling. It's always about Trump. Because if it wasn't, he would have been.
But how can it always be about him?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the transfer of power, that whole act in itself. That's the one thing that defines us from each and every country in this world. No matter if a president wins or lose, he's always there. Like I said, Hillary was at his inauguration, right? But he wasn't at Biden's. But it's a symbol. That's the symbol. And we take it so lightly because it says to him, okay, I might not have think you won, but for the betterment of this country, because we want to keep that together more than me, you know what I'm saying? I'll be the king or you'd be the king. I'ma succeed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Give you your props you want. But I'm telling you, that changed it. And he still, that changed it. That changed the whole dynamic.
A lot of people still believe, though, Conscious, that
but
this.
You know why they believe? Because Trump keeps telling them that, no matter what. And you think about, who Trump was at the time. He was the president of the United States. If you couldn't find the evidence that they had cheated you and you the most powerful man in the world, then maybe you shouldn't be the most powerful man in the world, because you kept saying it for months and months at your speech before you were the president. I mean, as you were president, they're going to try and steal this election. They're going to try and steal this election. But he didn't do anything to protect that election. Like, you the president, so what you going to do?
Protected how? How can you protect it?
He could have had, what you mean? How could he protect it? He could have had people there watching, right?
They're always there.
So what?
But,
So
I
why-
mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I definitely watched 2,000 Mules, and that looks pretty valid. I mean,
So why didn't they prove it in court though? We can make anything on a video look valid.
why
You know
do
what I'm
they
saying?
do half the
And the-
things they do?
And the only reason why I say that is because of the situation that happened down here in Atlanta. I'm sure that was on it. But like the Secretary of Elections, he proved it like steal by steal.
Okay,
You know
so
what I'm
why
saying?
is our
So-
country?
He proved it still, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, but you can make it seem like they just lie. If you just got the video and you don't got no audio, they could, oh, yep, this is what they're saying to each other. Yep, yep, yep. I mean, could
But
you
wait
take
a
that?
no, I was gonna say that's a mute point anyway, because the federal government don't have no say so in any election. The
Yeah,
state,
yeah. The states control each of their own elections. That's in the Constitution. That's what I be saying too. So, we go out. Everybody out. One, two.
No,
No.
But
Okay.
my question is, why are they then? If you can say that, then why would they? Why is our government right now giving an open invitation to the whole South America? Come on over.
But that doesn't benefit
What's the
Democrats.
motive? What's the
What-
motive in that?
I don't understand, but that don't benefit, because when Mexican people come in and integrate, they usually
Ron don't
they
understand.
usually become Republicans. Like, I don't know about the generations after, but like
But
maybe the
guess
first
what?
and second generations, they become Republican. They're more conservative than Democrats.
When
And
they
then
had a
even still, they
interview-
can't vote in federal elections. Like, I don't know about, I can't really say, like you said, state, but in the federal election, they are unable to vote because they're not natural citizens. How could they vote? You need to. You
Yeah,
need more than
yeah.
you need more than your a social security card. You gotta have proof that you-
Kelly just explained in Milwaukee, a swing state, they didn't ask for no ID from Kelly.
No.
They just gave her. Yeah. Can you explain that
Yeah.
to them, Kelly? Again?
no,
No.
ain't
the
asked for no
demographics
ID.
are changing though. Like that whole notion of Mexicans being conservative. That's
I
just
think
like saying black folks. That's just like saying black folks are more conservative. But look at the demographics though. The demographics say otherwise. That's an old stereotype.
You still think
That
it's not
people-
valid though? I think it's still
No,
present, man.
no, it's not valid
Especially with the
because
Laugh for Trump movement. Or not that that's really big.
but those are old. Those are old. A lot of them are second and third generation Latinos.
No, it's
Of
a
course
lot
they-
young
of course
folks
they
in it,
gonna
man.
be-
No, I'm saying, like, MD, it's a rap group called Latinos for Trump.
Again, I'm telling you,
He like-
when we look at the demographics from a larger scale,
right.
I'm living it. I told you, I live in a Latino neighborhood.
Okay.
I see that. I see what the demographics are doing.
That's
The demographics show that the large majority of the dreamers, a large majority of these first generation Latinos that their mothers and fathers coming out of Mexico are highly liberal based on the
It's
benefits. Huh?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying based on the benefits that they get. Just like Negroes. We were conservative as hell at one point in time too. But when the benefits start going to our favor, basically the Democrats giving us Scooby snacks every now and again, they put us in a position of being liberal lapdogs. Huh?
They don't even give us Scooby snacks.
Yeah, we don't get them no more because they going to the dreamers now. That's where they're going. So the demographics have changed to the point where I keep telling black people we are about to be politically erased with a whole nother ethnic group.
So what's even
That's
the
just
point
what
of
it
being
is.
a Republican or a Democrat then? We might as well,
Well,
just
to
concentrate
me,
on
to me,
voting
it's not a
on,
point.
we might
To
as
me,
well
it's the
just
point of being a
concentrate-
constitutionalist.
Yeah, I was about to say we might as well just vote on the local level, almost in a sense, then, right?
I ain't got no problem with that either. And at least on the local level, we got the ability to accept or reject certain funds. So yeah, you might be right.
Local to me seems absolutely more beneficial in the long run. Okay. But that doesn't mean that I want to cross out, a federal election either.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe senators and congressmen, definitely.
I mean, I don't know what everybody does, but for me, these tax breaks, I'm not in that tax bracket. I don't make six figures. Okay.
Yeah, but
So-
how do you change that though? You know that ain't gonna change. You got
How about you don't vote in the general? Let us vote in the general, and then we'll all agree to vote.
no.
in
We
the-
all got to do it. It's a stand, brother. You got to be with us. You can't try and get Trump in just because you like drinking his gasoline. Okay.
Again, I'm a trucker, so I have to vote for Trump because I don't want no
You
electric
don't
bill
have
in the truck.
to. My mom used to say it's only two things you have to do: stay black and die.
But I look at a collective level. See, I don't look at it for just what's beneficial for me, because it's not like I can't make six figures ever. I just can't do it right now because of what I'm, going through. But I'm just saying it's always possible. And so I look at it as, what do I want for the people, the Americans collectively? And that's how I vote. I don't look at it for just a standpoint of myself.
But you
No,
gonna have to.
I agree with you. I agree with you,
think-
Kelly. And
but-
that's what I'm saying. I think we would all agree.
I
that-
don't.
No, I think you're gonna have to start off like that, Kelly, because people only follow when they know it's a proven example. You're gonna have look what we built locally. Now, if you start doing it, and the next town start doing it, and the next town start doing it, look what we have then. And then so it's gonna have to almost be kind of like a grassroots effort, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, because you're gonna, especially nowadays, I got to see it to believe it almost. So you're
Well,
gonna
a grassroots effort is not a collective effort, though. The grassroots
that's-
is found usually on a foundational set of policies that everybody pretty much agree with. A collective vote, just for the sake of being a collective vote, is essentially taking my individual vote away, because me and you may not agree on the same policy. But that's just like the anybody but Trump fiasco that we had. And that's why a lot of us are in the position that we're in now, because we didn't take into account what the grassroots aspect of the vote was about. We was just doing something collectively for a negative on another person. And now black folk, and I can only put it in a black perspective, black folks is arguing and complaining about certain policies based on the fact that they voted anybody but Trump.
True.
So what you're saying is they weren't paying attention to the policy, MD.
You can't pay attention to policy except for on the individual level. You can't do that collectively,
That's true.
because everybody collectively
But
gets
when
affected by different policies.
Right.
But don't we wanna collectively keep this country in order as far as, the quote unquote American dream, even though it seems almost impossible right now because everything is so expensive. I mean, in my mind, I look at it like, okay, I want the best for me and my family, right? I freaking knew that what was going to happen when Joe Biden got in there in this whole border situation. And the reason I bang on it so hard is because I knew that what was going to happen, black people were going to go to the bottom of the totem pole. And that's the last freaking thing I want to see. Okay? Because black people, along with other Europeans, have worked hard to build this country. Okay? And why in the hell would they have to settle for anything less or be under anybody else?
Hold on. Skirt. Hold on. What just happened here? Did I just hear her say that Europeans fought hard for this country?
No, look, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying I know how. Look, it's always the biggest gangster. Okay, I'm not. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's right.
MD,
What I'm saying is I wanted Americans first. Why
That
would?
never happen? Because
why
we're
would-
based on capitalism. It's gonna be money first, and once that money got into You know what I'm saying? Once you can commodify something, there's always going to be corruption in it, and the government is commodified. You can buy a senator, you got enough
But
money.
can we not say that maybe people need to do more gatekeeping? We talked about this before. Like, what would be wrong with that? Like,
Nothing.
what would be wrong with different communities doing that and actually caring about one another and where they're gonna, they're
That's going to be so hard, though. Now, can we so divided? Unfortunately,
Black Son,
you know,
how about Chay's comment, please? That Negro over there shaving.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Say it again. I'm sorry.
which one? Europeans did business. That one.
Oh, what you
Yeah,
talking about?
that one.
Look, I'm not talking about necessarily, like I said, it's always going to be the biggest gangster. That's kind of the way it goes. Okay. Like I would tell people, learn Mandarin. Okay. I don't know, learn Spanish now.
Well,
See?
I would
See?
say that we collectively like low gas prices, but Ron don't agree
Oh
with
my
that.
God, man!
Billy
I'm
and
just
him
saying the
agree with
country's
low
not
gas
based off of low gas prices, bro. And I'm not
Well,
saying,
hey, Black Son, I
and I'm not
disagree
saying
with
it
that, Black
should be a
Son. No,
factor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, MD. What you don't agree
no,
with
I was saying, I would disagree with that because you do know a lot of transport companies, the higher the gas price, the higher tax cut they get as a company. So by you saying that, you'll be actually weighing into the monopolies and the conglomerates. When we talk about gas prices, usually we just talking about consumer gas prices.
Well, I was
So
looking.
collectively, so I wouldn't. That's why I said whenever you deal with stuff collectively, you can't do it that way because it's always somebody gonna always get the ass end of the stick. Somebody will.
Okay.
When you deal with your own individual vote, your own individual policy, how it affects you individually, that's how you got to vote. Now, grassroots efforts are people that individually conjoin on a specific policy, like reparations.
Okay.
That's a grassroots effort. That's not a collective effort.
Got you.
Because if it was a collective effort, then we'll be talking about all Negroes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people you got to be careful using that word collective because it'll get you caught up in a position that you don't want to be in. Hell, that's the reason. That's the reason we caught up in a position that we're in right now.
Hey, MD, I like that. You gotta be careful with that one.
You like that, Ron, but he talking about you. You the one that
He's
wanna
talking
go
about
for
you
fight.
too, bro.
He
He
wanna-
literally,
no,
he
he's not
literally
talking
started
about
off talking about you and then concluded with that.
But listen to what I'm saying.
Oh,
Ron.
okay.
Listen to
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Forget what he just said. but listen to
What based on what MD is saying, I 100% stand by Trump's policy. Period. You,
Okay.
on the other hand,
Which
you
one? Besides the gas
which
prices?
one?
Which
Oh,
one?
besides the gas prices stopping the war in
That
Ukraine.
is a wish, man. That's his wish list. What
No,
policy
those are
that he
policies
can
that
actually
he did the
do
first
as
time around.
president?
No, sir.
Okay, so how would he implement that war thing? He would just call them up, hey guys, 24-hour truce
He
here.
would call up Putin.
Just
he would
just
call up-
stop fighting for 10 minutes. We're all gonna talk.
Well,
Me,
first of
you,
all,
Putin,
you have
let's
to
calm
understand.
down, guys. Whoa. No more bombs.
See, you don't want to hear it.
No
See,
more
you ain't
bomberang.
gonna have no answer for this. First of
But
all,
go ahead.
go ahead, MD. Go ahead.
No, because y'all about to go to Ukraine. I want to say this real quick before y'all go to Ukraine.
Okay, no problem.
Here's an example. We're talking about the gas prices, right? Just using that as an example. It's a company called Maersk. Have y'all ever heard of that? It's the, like the shipping container people. That like they do like the shipping containers and the boats, you know, from China to US doing shipping, right?
Oh, MUK?
It's MEARSK, I believe, like Maersk. They actually a Russian company, but they got US subsidiaries here in America because they got to go back and forth.
Right.
I seen a video on this when the gas crisis was going on in 2021. They actually benefited based on the gas cuts that they would get. So essentially, the higher the gas prices, the lower they had to pay because the higher the tax cuts they was receiving through Biden's what was that shit called? What Biden was doing in 2021? What was it? When he was trying to alleviate all the terror stuff that Trump had did. He was giving all these subsidies to these shipping places, and that effectively started the shipping crisis that we in right now with the shipping surplus the decrease.
Right.
So I just wanted to point that out.
But so did y'all watch Trump get arraigned? Well, not arraigned, but he's already been found liable for the money already. Nobody saw that. Anybody? Everybody on left. But no, Trump.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I think Black Son left off. Yeah, I saw some of it.
What you man? That's what I'm saying. Just that image of it right there. Like, I understand him trying to be defiant. You know, he got to do what he got to do. But I'm just saying, sometimes you just got to back up. Like, okay, man, I really shouldn't be trying to run for president and go through all these cases, man. I should love my country enough not to put them through this. You don't even. That's why I'd be like, man, come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I like I said, I saw the part where he was talking about the attorney general in New York and calling a white anti-white racist and all. I'm like, well, where did that come from? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he spent a lot of stuff like how you go from talking about your fraud case to talking about how up you in the polls and election interference and all that. I'm like, man, talk about the damn case, man. I don't want to hear about all that. You know what I'm saying? But the judge got him. The judge got him as far as the valuation of his property, how he was inflating it. He said he even said it in his in the damn press conference talking about they were saying that certain properties was being valued at like 17 and 18 million. And he said they was like 100 times more. I'm like, damn, 100 times? Do you know how much that is? I'm like, damn, so you telling me you own a property that?
How much was it valued at? I got a homeboy who would really love these numbers. How much was it valued at? 18 million.
Yeah, they were talking about one property that was valued at 18 million, but they bubbled the number to like 120 million. But in the damn press conference, he said they was 100 times more. So let's just say 10. Let's just say 10 million. There's a flat number. Right. If you're saying a property is worth 100 times more, but they valued at 10 million, so basically you're saying the property is worth $1 billion. What property that you own that's worth $1 billion? Well, hell, really more than $1 billion. So if we're talking about 100 times. Well, that would be like what, 10 billion?
Right.
I'm like, bro, you tripping, man. Come on. Like some shit that he say, man. Come on, man.
You don't know the irony of you talking about this, man. It's the RBR. He literally will say the same exact thing, bro. I call him the Black Donald Trump, man.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I still want to chop it up with him too.
Yeah, he'd be around. But I don't know how he can do it, man. That's just crazy. He still got a hold on the people. I understand why he is doing this. I understand why he got to do it. He literally has to do it. But I'm saying, how are so many Americans still down with this dude? Like, I would rather pick him than Joe Biden. Like, really? Like, come on.
It come down to politics.
Not somebody else. I think if the Republicans would have went behind somebody else, maybe I don't know who it could have been, but I think it would have been more easier for the Republican Party to win compared to having Trump. Like, I think Trump's gonna hold him back. That brand is bad because think about how that looked the first day, man. He got 3 or 4 more cases like this. I don't know if they're gonna all be televised. I think maybe that one down here in Georgia might be, but I don't know.
They only gonna televise one in Georgia.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They can't televise. New York ain't gonna do it, and the other 2 cases federal, and they can't do it in federal court. So.
They should do it in federal court, though. I think the American public needs to see that.
Yeah. It's a law saying that you can't
That shit old as hell, though, man. They can do that shit. They should do it. If this is a truly our country, why not show it?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like I said, man, me personally, the only one that I find value in, the only case I find value in, well, the only two is the Washington case and the Georgia case. Them other two cases, I don't even really give a damn about. I mean, because they not really worth nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the Mar-a-Lago case. I mean, again, to Black Sun point, like you can go on down the line of the list of presidents that done had classified documents in their possession.
But
So I can see the witch hunt in that.
No, the difference is they asked him for him back. He's like,
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I ain't doing that. These mine. These are mine. Like, no, they the countries, man. You just kept them. You know what I'm saying? You at work. You can't take our work procedures with you once you leave your job. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
So once
again, what you even need them for?
I'm gonna ask you a question, Ron. You had a question.
That's what did you need them for? What did he need them for?
You can't hear me. Damn, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I hear you.
Okay. So Ron had a question. He said, "Why would people still vote for Trump?" And you got all these cases. Again, Ron, I'm gonna tell you this, and I hope you're listening. Because of the policies.
He doesn't have any policies, man. He has wishes. I'm gonna cause
you. That's why you'll never understand why.
2 years. Now they just gonna stop.
That's why you'll never understand why. That's why you'll never understand why Trump is ahead of Biden 10% in the polls in every.
Let me ask you a question. So why not call him right now? Why not call him right now? You a sure win the election then. I ended the war and I ain't even a president. Think about that as a headline for your campaign. When you going up against Joe Biden, I stopped this war and I ain't even president. Think what I can do when I become president. And I leave the state.
The people that are polled.
You're not going to answer that question though, right? That's what I'm saying. You can say anything when you're trying to sell somebody something, but once they get the goods, they know it's either good or it's bad.
Babble. You want to answer the question? Want me to babble? Or you just going to babble?
I'm going to keep babbling.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. No, go ahead. What was the question?
Okay, the reason why you're not understanding it is because the people that got Trump over 50% in the GOP primaries and 10% in every national poll, and I'm talking about left-leaning polls that don't like Trump, is because people have made up their mind because they like Trump's policies. Now, you keep saying there's no Trump policy, so we can't help you, sir. So you're going to forever be asking that question while we get Trump in office, and you're going to be wondering, dang, why did everybody vote for Trump? I don't get it. And you're never, and I keep telling you the policies.
I mean, I would never want to policies somebody how to vote. I would never, like, if you want to jump off the cliff.
Okay,
like,
you would never do it. Okay, so right. We all want to jump off the bridge, and you don't. So what's the problem? Don't vote.
Journey, nothing.
Don't vote. So what's the problem, Ron?
Because I'm an American, I can vote. That's my protest.
What's that got to do with
that
our
vote? Is my protest.
No, but you're worried about why
I'm against this.
but you're worried about why we are voting for Trump. That's what you're not worried about your vote.
I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued. Sir.
I'm intrigued. Like, why would you be this silly?
Again,
it's so ridiculous.
I'm doing it because, and the millions of other people doing it because of policy, sir. And if you refuse to see the policy, no, I don't want to see the policy. No, I don't want to see the policy.
Baby drill, which is not a policy. That's not a policy. That's a wish. That's a wish because he has to get approved to do that, right? He can't just say, "I'm gonna start drilling," right? Can he do that?
Yes.
What about stopping mass illegal immigration? Is that a wish?
I hope. I hope. See, y'all act like I'm not against illegal. You know how I feel about illegal immigration.
But that's a policy, though.
Well, he can do that. He definitely can do that. But that's not one of his policies. What policy did he say he was going to do? Reenact?
Article 47 is one of his policies, sir.
Huh?
What you say, Black Son?
He was talking. I could what I said that's the immigrations is one of his policy, but Ron is not. He's good. Ron is going to go la 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 la.
You
That's
know
what
you
Ron is
saved
doing
him
right
on that one, MD. He was searching. I done asked him that 3 days now. He
now.
magically come up with
What do you
it.
think today's show is
Magically
on?
come up with it now.
Last two
Yeah, that's
shows-
it.
Sir. Last two shows we've done was on immigration. I said the Democrats have buried themselves
Trump.
in.
Period.
You weren't listening.
Yeah.
You see, not
Yes,
listening.
I'm
now.
always
Okay,
listening.
go ahead and babble. Okay, go ahead and babble.
Said I'm going to Babylon, but go ahead, man. You're not gonna do that to me. I'm hip to your game. That's what you do.
Because I said 2 days ago, I talked about how the Democrats, the ones you said are not there, I was talking about specifically just black men and women who are having Biden remorse because they feel like they didn't vote.
But did you
They
hear?
didn't vote for the open door policy, sir.
Look,
They didn't
like
vote-
my
they
man.
didn't vote for
Look,
that.
look what 420
I mean,
said.
they
right
did, but they didn't. Does that make sense, MD? They
here.
did.
Read this for me, Blackson.
Says the fact that they value his Florida property at 18 million is crazy. If y'all can't see, that has nothing to do with me, sir.
So you don't care that this man was lying
I
about
don't care what
much
part
it-
that you care. I don't care
how
about
much he's worth, how much something he's had is worth.
don't
You don't
care.
care about that.
I don't
Okay.
care. I don't
Okay.
care.
Well, okay.
So
who's
these are
to
two
say
different
that he's
shows.
gonna
No,
even?
I get it. No. You and exec and MD, y'all want to talk about his properties and court cases.
No, we're talking about
Y'all,
the
y'all get to the policies, then I'll
Hold
come
on,
to
stop
conversation. Other than that, I don't give a fuck.
man. Hey, raspy voice, man, calm down, man. Your
I
raspy
don't give
voice
a
be
fuck
screaming
about
and
all that.
stop screaming
Like I
at
said,
us,
to
man.
me, that's TMZ.
Listen,
That's
listen.
That's TMZ.
I'm saying that is not TMZ. That's the merits of
To
that
me,
man.
I'm sorry. To me,
That's how we get down in business. He's over evaluating
No, that's
something
not
about
business to me,
himself.
sir. No,
Something
no.
about his business. Yes, that's not. He's not over evaluating something about his business.
That has nothing to do with his
That has
policy.
nothing to do with him as he's gonna handle
That has
business.
nothing to. Okay, we're having two different conversations. So you might want to talk to MD about that.
Okay,
they're
okay. I
MD.
give you.
I think
I
they
give you
would.
the floor. Let's say one of his
So I'm
policies.
sorry I interrupted y'all TMZ conversation. Y'all can get back. When y'all ready to talk about
I ain't even saying nothing.
So
No,
you
but
saying
was
how
sitting
he
up here
does business
entertaining
is
Ron about
TMZ?
him properties and going to court. I don't care.
Hold on a second.
Now,
You
now,
saying
I do believe it's crazy that if true, that he overvalued his shit like that. You know what I'm
it
saying?
already is true? You know the judge already
Oh yeah,
handled
yeah.
the biggest part.
Yeah, you're right.
of the
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
So that part is true. That's what I'm saying. Like he could do anything. But he said it too. He said I could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and I still have supporters.
Because of his policy.
Oh man, there's people blind. Like that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna do nothing if you're doing this while
Policy,
you
right. I
in
get it.
business.
I'm blind to all the
You think
TMZ.
you're gonna benefit the country.
Policy. I get it.
Man, come on, man. I understand, man. That gas is good. What it tastes like? Strawberries or lemonade?
Lemonade, sir.
It's lemonade. Okay.
At least it gave you a flavor.
I ain't gonna say grapefruit. I ain't gonna say grapefruit rain.
Going on because he don't want me to talk about goddamn Mr. Jamal Bozeman. That's what it is.
Man, you
wanna-
can't.
Have y'all got into that yet?
Yes, man. He tried
tried
to equate
to,
him
but
to
the
the
boy-
Daniel. He tried
boy
to equate him
Ron-
to the Proud
The
Boy.
boy Ron had to come in and save him. I was about to get into it, but I'm
No,
glad you
man,
did.
I
Let's-
prove.
Let's get into
I
it.
prove he tried to say that Enrico and Jamal was the same type. They should be in jail for the longest. I'm like, wow.
Well, like I said, this is the fact of the matter. Bowman did obstruction of government proceedings. Well, the point blank period.
Thank you.
I mean,
Oh,
you can't deny it.
on that. We concurred on that. But he was saying that it equated to him, Enrico. What's my man? Not Iglesias, but Torres. Like that. It was that type of crime. I'm like, come on, man. And that's how we kind of went down the rabbit hole with January 6th.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the dude
I think he
exact
stopped.
charges. I don't know.
I think he obstructed the vote for the budget for you know what I'm saying, that temporary budget. I think it was
No, I'm talking about the Proud Boys dude.
Enrique, you talking about Enrique?
Oh, he was on the Rico.
Yeah,
charge.
I don't. Oh, they got him on Rico. I mean, but what was the Rico? What was the conspiracy? Like for what? Do you know? Because I don't. Unless they're trying to put sedition on it.
think it was this.
So with that aspect, yeah, Bozeman didn't do no sedition. I ain't gonna go that far, but he did obstruct
Yeah,
government proceeding. He did do that.
And MD, obstruction is a felony, correct?
Yeah,
You think it's proper?
obstruction on government proceedings. Hell yeah, that's a felony.
Okay, that's okay. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
No, I don't think the judge being crooked, man. I don't think so. But that's me. Billy. Oh, Billy. But yeah, man, come on now. Dude is a crook, man. It's cool. It's cool in business, but this ain't really business. It's politics, man. You have to be.
Hey, I tell you what, y'all remember, and Black Sun, you definitely should remember. Couple months ago, on Arena this week, we talked about what? We talked about them two dudes in Tennessee.
Yeah.
At the
yeah.
at the state capitol.
Yep, I remember that.
No, I don't think so.
Now-
That was it.
Now they didn't get charged. Now I'm just using that as a precedent, right? They didn't get charged with anything, but they initially got they seat government taken away. So now me personally, like I said, I get your point, Black Son. He did a crime at the end of the day.
Right.
But what I think gonna happen is it's gonna be more about impeaching him out of his seat than anything.
Oh, I'm with that. And Margaret Taylor Greene is with that too. Well, she want him in jail, but what I'm saying,
hate him. You know why? Because he clowned her. He clowned her on the steps. You don't remember that? She don't like that dude. You ain't gonna mention that part, Blackson. That's kind of the agent part of you.
How
You
did
kind
how
of
you
forget.
just-
You
how
kind
you
of
just
forget what
ignore
Marjorie
the fact that
Taylor
MD
did.
just said he committed a felony? How did you ignore that? How did you do that magic trick just now?
So, what felony did commit?
Oh, repeat that, MD. He didn't hear you talk about the felony. I'm sorry.
It's a felony.
Yeah, he committed.
No,
a
I was
felony.
saying the crime that he did was a felony.
It was a felony.
Obstruction on government proceeding. That's a felony. But do I think he's gonna be arrested? No. That's just me. And like I said, me personally, I think more people had a hand in it than y'all think.
Oh,
Democrat and Republican.
I'm with you, brother.
Mm.
So you saying he was a goddamn?
That's me putting my tinfoil hat on.
Well, then
Why you think
What you
more
say?
people have?
What you say, Black Son?
I know. I was just saying I'm putting the same tinfoil hat on. I'm with you. Let's
Why you
get the
think
nigga
more
to do it.
people have something to do with
Nigga
it?
to do it. Remember that show? Mikey likes it. Mikey will eat it. Here, eat it, Mikey. He likes it. Let the nigger do it. Let the nigger do it. Nigger, grab the goddamn fire extinguisher. They installed this thing. He jump right head first.
Now what you say, Ron? You asked me a question.
This dude,
Black Son, true.
something happened to him. Man.
Hey, oh, that's not what happened. Okay, cool then. Okay, that's not what happened. Okay.
Who you think? I mean, why you think it's other people behind it?
Well, because Marjorie Taylor Greene and other Republicans after Kevin McCarthy neck. Why? Because Kevin McCarthy initially was saying no to the Ukraine funding. Now, after the damn fire alarm get pulled, all of a sudden, he got some type of bipartisan compromise written up, like out the blue. How that happen?
Yeah. Next time he come up, put up a screensaver. You know who that is?
Hold on, what happened?
Somebody just keep popping up. Did you see him, Blackson?
Oh, I'm
Free R.
on the
Kelly?
road.
It say Free R. Kelly.
Oh yeah, I don't know who that is.
Am I tripping?
I don't either. I don't know.
Okay, I'm tripping.
But nah, but yeah, what I'm saying is, yeah, just out the blue, Kevin, and now this is me going in conspiracy theory, but all signs lead to it. I think they told Bozeman, "Hey, look, Negro, we want to work with y'all. We want to get everything that y'all want. We want everything we want. Let's come to a compromise." But the other Republicans ain't gonna go for it, so we need a distraction. So you go out here and take your black ass out here and pull this file on while we get everything drafted. And by the time you get back, we're gonna have a resolution, ain't gonna be no shutdown. He said, yes, boss.
Yes, sir.
And he went and pulled the file on. They drafted up the new 45-day state bill, and poof, no more government shutdown. Remember, the Republicans were saying, fuck it, shut it down. That's what they were saying pre-fire alarm.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, post-fire alarm, everything well and good, and they vote on a new bill, and that's that. Nah, I can't. I ain't going for that. I ain't going for it.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, MD.
Pre-fire alarm, all the Republicans was on one accord. We not signing shit on no defense budget that got Ukraine in it.
That's
They
right.
was all on one accord. Marjorie Taylor Greene had done went home, came back. So one Saturday, once they were still trying to put that Ukraine shit in there, Republicans were like, fuck it, shut it down. We going home.
Right.
And then Bozeman started cussing out. I don't know if everybody done seen the video. He was talking about gun rights. Like
Right.
what that had to do with anything, I don't know. He was cussing
Get
out
your
some
hands out
white
of my
man.
pocket. That was
Yeah.
a get your hands out of my pocket moment.
Yeah, he was cussing out some white man about gun rights while they was trying to adjourn. Basically, what he was doing, he was trying to not get people to leave. That's what he was trying to do.
Right.
He just went around cussing out people.
Get your hands out of my pocket.
And right before they was finna adjourn and shut down, poof, the fire alarm get pulled. So everybody got to leave the building. Why everybody leaving the building? I believe it was a bipartisan effort, Democrat and Republican, some, including Kevin McCarthy, to write up a new bill that, quote unquote, made everybody happy behind the backs of other Republicans.
Wow.
I think we got a troll though. You might be starting to blow up the free R. Kelly dude. I know I want troll. You see the private.
And now you see all the damn Republicans. Oh well, I ain't gonna say all of them because some voted for it.
Right.
But
Right.
You got some Republicans that's trying to get McCarthy up out of there
Facts.
because he did some shit behind their back.
I know Matt Gaetz on a rampage brother.
Matt Gaetz, MTG.
Matt Gaetz. Come on.
Huh?
Y'all think Marjorie Taylor Greene is crazy, man?
Hell
I mean,
Man.
that's neither here nor there. That ain't got nothing to do with this particular situation, though.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just
this particular situation, she's telling the truth. She said they was about to get ready to shut down. She was finna leave. She came back into the Capitol after the shit get pulled, and now all of a sudden they got a bill up for vote, and it was firmly against. All the Democrats voted for it, and half the Republicans.
Right.
So
right.
obviously, it had to be some Republicans that knew what the fuck was going on.
I
It had to be.
I don't know. Why would he jump on the sword though? He ain't get nothing out of it.
Because they told him to. You missed that part. MD said they told him to. They's like, look, Negro.
No, man.
In
Especially
fact,
political.
exec agrees too. He said facts.
Unless you get some type
Step and fetch.
No, you gonna do that for it. And he ain't one of them dudes. He's a smart dude. Like he ain't just gonna do. He gonna get something out of it. That's what I'm saying.
So why'd he do it then, Ron?
Right. How smart is he? How smart is he going around cussing folks out about different policies? Ain't even nobody talking about gun rights. The white man was like, damn, what's going on? He didn't even know what the hell was going on. Go back and watch that video.
I'm gonna have to check it out, but I'm assuming
You got the link, MD? We got to see that shit.
I mean, I'm driving right now.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I'm assuming he was doing it to try and stay in the session. You know
Okay, but is that not obstructing government proceedings? You just told on yourself.
Not when he's. I'm not saying he's not guilty. I don't know the situation. Like I kind of do. I keep hearing it, but I haven't seen him pull the fire alarm. I haven't seen.
You ain't seen it? Oh man,
I seen the still of it. But it was in the video.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Show it
God.
real quick. You got it, Blackson?
You funny, Ron.
Show it, man. I seen a still picture of it. Have y'all literally seen him like running and doing?
Oh gosh.
No?
that's like saying I see the still picture of the dude with the knife in the other dude back, but I ain't see no video though. But I see the still picture with the knife and the bat.
Facts.
That's like that. The dude will pull the damn fire alarm. It is what it is. Matter of fact, he done came out and apologized. So it ain't like he didn't do it or he denying it. He just making up some convoluted story. Talking about a door. Ain't no door right there.
Oh man.
Like I said, bro, somebody put him up there. He ain't do that shit on his own accord. Somebody put him up to that shit.
Facts.
And just like a step and fetch it, he did it.
Yep.
Look at this shit real quick. Hold on, y'all.
You pulling it up, Ron?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay, cool. Let me know when you put. I'll share screen. I'll see.
Oh no, I put it up on my phone. My fault.
Okay, cool. You can put it. I mean, you can just give me the site. I'll put it right on up, man.
It's Forbes breaking news. Just go to. I just put in Jamal Bowman video,
Okay, hold on.
and then went to Marjorie Taylor.
And the fact that they will go through all of that just to give some money to Ukraine is telling.
Yeah,
It's telling.
yeah. That right there. Yep. Very telling. Very telling.
And like I said, yeah, me and Black Sun don't agree with the whole how the funding should go with Ukraine and all. Because like I said, me personally, I think it should be incremental at how we back out. But this right here shows that and I ain't even gonna call it a democratic agenda because it ain't. It's more or less a foreign agenda.
Money.
That's what it is. Of how far they willing to go to keep that shit going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna keep it for whatever reason.
Yeah, I agree. Well, like I said, man, I think yeah. I mean, they obviously, so they got their little money that Zelensky need for this month. So I'm just wondering where they're gonna pull next month. Because Zelensky gonna turn right back around. How long does that funding last, MD? Do you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking out loud. Like I said, I seen this still, and this is what this is, but they saying he admitted.
Say that again, Ron.
It was an accident. That's what he says. Pulled a fire alarm cannon. I was off.
He said it was an accident.
That's what he said.
So he didn't know the difference between that.
Hey, look,
So
this,
he's having a
this is what he said. I was trying to get the door. I thought the alarm would open the door and put the fire alarm to open the door by accident. I was just trying to get my vote, and the door was usually open, wasn't open. It was closed. Bowman at it. So he mistakenly just pressed the fire alarm.
Oh, he mistakenly pressed the fire.
That's his statement, and he's going with it. Brilliant. So now he can say he accidentally pushed it.
He accidentally. Okay, I got you.
Uh-oh.
I mean, do you mind, or do you mind if I respond? Or Marjorie Taylor Greene, you mind if she responds to that video?
Sure, she's handsome enough.
Hey, what are you doing out here?
I just had
Y'all
something
here?
come up.
Oh my gosh, I'm having something to.
Hi, everyone. We're at the infamous door where Jamal
Hey,
Bowman.
hey, I got to step out real quick, y'all. I'll be right back.
Now,
No problem.
these doors are open on weekdays. Every member of Congress knows that. Everybody that works here knows that. But on Saturdays and Sundays, they are locked, and only certain doors are open on Saturdays and Sundays. Now, come on over here. This right here is a fire alarm. Nowhere does it say pull the fire alarm to open the exit door. Doesn't say that, and I think ex-middle school principals know better. Let me show you how we go when we need to go vote. I know this because my office is in here in Cannon Building. Come on, go this way.
I don't understand how she got elected. Okay.
You following it so far, Ron?
Oh, look, there's stairs. By the way, we had to use the stairs to evacuate the Cannon Building after Jamal Bowman pulled the fire alarm. Now, here's where you have an option. As members of Congress, we can continue to go down the stairs this way. And you can go in the basement and we can walk in the tunnel that goes under the road to the Capitol. We do that all the time, especially if the weather's bad. Or you can come around this way. See where that says exit? It exits out on New Jersey. This one is open all the time. Not just some of the time, all the time. So let's explain very clearly again. Jamal Bowman didn't pull the fire alarm to try to get out of the building because he had to rush to go vote. I know that for a fact because I also work in the Cannon office building, and I watched Catherine Clark, the Democrat whip, make a motion to adjourn, and then within minutes, Jamal Bowman pulled a fire alarm, and he knew he was pulling a fire alarm because he's a former middle school principal. And then he ran out of the building and didn't tell anybody he did that. And this building was evacuated for over an hour, and Congress had to hold the vote open. That's usually only 15 minutes on the first vote. They held it open for over an hour as well. There's some serious problems for Jamal Bowman, and he needs to be prosecuted for violating the same federal law that they are prosecuting January 6th defendants and President Trump.
America.
What do you say to that, Ron? Hey, Kelly.
Like I said, I don't understand how y'all equate his actions to January.
No. You were saying that it was. Did you say he was an accident and he didn't know which one?
That's what he
I
said.
mean, she gave us a nice tour. Did you enjoy that tour, Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay, can I pull up pull up the time that her and Jamal Bowman got into it, and watch him destroy her. So of course, this her retribution. She tried to get back at him.
Whoa.
Not about that. Should I?
How are you dancing around the fact this
I
man?
ain't dancing. I'm just saying. You got to man. This is a long game. You talking? That's
Maybe Kelly can
memory,
translate between me and Ron because I don't think he's
long game. Like back in maybe a few months ago, Jamal Bowman destroyed on the Capitol steps, talking that little yin yang. I feel threatened by this black man. You remember that,
sir?
You
What's
remember
that got to do with?
Do you remember when she said that about him?
What's
That
that?
she felt threatened by the words that he was saying to her?
Well, maybe she did. I don't know. What was he saying to her?
You should. It was. It was on camera. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I have to look. Where is this country? You
look up Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jamal Bowman get into it. Capitol steps.
See, I think I was saying earlier, she needs to start being way more bold because I don't give a fuck what you look like. I'm gonna tell you to kiss my ass. I don't care because you can't be a bee. Just saying. She's being too nice. I gotta see this though.
Pull it up, Blackson. Let the class look at it.
You gotta send me the link, Ron. I don't know what you're talking about. Ron, can you
okay.
put it on them chips? God damn, that damn high pitch is killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on,
And I know it makes me want to go get the
Yeah,
chips.
just put the chip. Stay away from the chip. Put down the chip, sir. Stay away.
I'm sorry
Put your
about
hands up. Step away from the chips. Okay, so I just need a link. And I would be glad to play this.
Okay. Oh, I can't put it in the chat.
You can't put it in the chat?
Well, let me try and see if I can.
Can you put it in the private chat, and then I can post it. I need to make it.
I'm gonna have to do it this way.
I'm gonna have to.
For some reason, I mean, I had a really okay that will work. I had a really hard time getting back in. I don't know if everything got signed out. I apologize. I got a work call, so I had to go quick. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here. I pulled it up on my phone, but okay, maybe this is it right here. Let me see. I found it. I did find it.
Is it on YouTube or?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if this will work. I'll bring it over here and see if I can.
Okay, to the phone.
Chat. Okay. Here. Paste. That work?
Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, I see it now. Boom. Okay. Okay, I got it. Share screen.
I didn't know they had, some type of entanglement at some point.
Okay.
No, I think that's in New York.
Now let's talk about the truth. Now let's talk about the truth.
Where was it?
Get out of
This
here.
one in Capitol on the
Get out of
Festival.
here.
Oh, I think I might have it.
Now let's talk about the truth. Get out of here. What inspired that today? Jamal Bowman. What inspired that today? I was
Yeah, I got it.
born and raised in New York City. This is the city that I love. It's a city focused on hard work and love for all people. We will never accept hateful rhetoric in our city. Any rhetoric that is divisive, any rhetoric that uplifts white supremacy, we are pushing back against that in all its forms. Marjorie Taylor Greene needs to take her ass back to Washington and do something about gun violence, do something about affordable housing, do something about childhood poverty, do something about climate change. Do your freaking job, Marjorie Taylor Greene. You don't need to be in New York City talking that nonsense. Go back to your district. You're not. What are you doing here? You're here for politics. You're here because you want to be VP. You're here for your own fundraising. You're here for your own nonsense.
That other one might be a better one.
Okay, okay.
To get today to let her on now. Save the party. Save America. Save the children. Do something about guns. Come on, invest in education. The border is what Trump left me. What are you talking about?
Where are the migrant
What
children?
kids?
You guys have
We're
lost
accepting them. We love
No,
them.
you've lost
We
them.
love the
There's
migrant children.
tens of
Why we
thousands
lost them?
You can't find them.
What are you
That's
talking
your
about? What are you
restriction.
talking about?
Yeah, migrant children.
No, we don't know the news. I don't know. That's Fox News. That's Fox. Listen, I need you to save the party. Save the party.
That
Come
one
on.
right there. But that is it right there. She felt threatened by that.
So what's that got to do with him?
No, I'm saying it's retribution, and he kind of made her look foolish.
So he pulls the fire hydrant for retribution?
No. I'm saying her going after him. The video you just showed. was her retribution against him.
But if he would have never pulled the fire hydrant, she would have never had nothing to say.
Yeah, I
about
didn't say
it.
she didn't give him a chance. I didn't
No,
say
but
that.
didn't he put himself in that position by pulling the fire hydrant?
Okay, he jumped on the sword. What you want me to say?
I mean, well, technically, I just seen a chick screaming Marjorie Taylor Greene down the other day. You know, so I think this is just what they do.
Yeah. I mean, but she said afterwards, she said she felt threatened. It's political. I mean, what is it? Political theater.
I mean, I think
of course they all acting, but I'm just saying. But that's what they do. They feed off of each other. Just and then Jamal Bowman hit the rounds too. Like this is all.
But why did
They don't make that face.
People the fire hydrant
to stop the vote. Apparently, right?
Oh, okay. So okay.
Just say it was okay, and now he's about to be ousted as senator. That's his retribution? That's his loss?
I mean, he's the one that.
But you think he should go to jail, right?
I mean, that's what Margaret telling. I'm saying.
No, I'm asking you. Do you think he should go to jail? Yes.
I don't think if you don't know the difference between a fire hydrant and a door, then he doesn't need to be. No.
We've already admitted that. What do you think?
Okay, so then, okay.
That's why he should go to jail.
He doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to be a congressman.
Okay, so he just should be expunged from Congress, and that's it.
Yeah, I said that from the get go.
Okay, Big Whoop. Let's move on. He's out. He's out of here. He's out of here.
I mean, I don't necessarily want to see anybody like that go to jail. I mean,
jail, but
you know, but
you should have heard Blackson early.
We have to play their game. Like, okay.
You should have heard Blackson earlier. He wants him to do 22 years.
Well, I mean, I think he's just saying making
hard labor.
Banging
on rocks. You ever seen Life, Kelly?
Yes.
That's what Blackson want, Jamal.
Yeah, right. No, he doesn't. Stop
in Mississippi.
Look,
you should have heard him earlier.
You're leaving out a lot. You're leaving out a lot right now. What I said, Kelly, I said if they give him a slap on the wrist, then they should give everybody on J6 a slap.
That doesn't equate, though, brother.
It does equate because he just
one thing is different, though. I'm saying he had access, and it was on the weekend. That shows you the difference. He was allowed in that facility. You know what I'm saying? Even though he might have broke the law he could say it was a political gesture. Okay, I'll take my lumps on the wrist. But that doesn't equate to the January 6th people who knowingly stopped the presidential commencement of him being, the president being signed in.
The Congress bill is less important
under a lie. You
So
keep
you're
missing
saying-
that.
But
Like
it's
Jamal Bowman did what he
breaking
did.
the same law.
No,
That's
but
the
it's
whole
not the
point.
same. Come on. It's
Thank
not
you,
the same
Kelly.
crime, y'all. The severity of the crime, you know that. Like crime isn't based off of what is done. It's the severity of it, right? Because it's murder 1, murder 2.
No, sir. The law
Oh,
is the
it
law,
isn't. It isn't.
sir.
No, the attempted murder is not like
Disruption.
it's just murder, huh?
It's
Murder,
disruption
robbery.
with
Is there a
the
difference between robbery?
government.
They're always going to be case per case.
So that's what I'm saying. It's the severity of that.
But I'm
That's
saying
what it
people like
is.
us wouldn't even give a shit, right? Like we'd be like, that's pretty corny. You know what I'm saying? Like most of
I
us
didn't say
really
it was
wouldn't
fair.
care.
I'm just saying that's how the game is set up. I ain't saying
But-
it's fair.
But everybody's going so it's like not y'all, but they need to
It's
make up
us.
their mind.
It's
They
us.
say, how dare you let these people take over our lives, and 1% of the population has all the money and blah blah blah. For some reason, certain idiots think their money isn't included, but that's another story.
Right.
And then when we try to do something about it, then you turn around and tell us, how dare you go against our precious people?
But
Like-
you know what it is, Kelly? It's both sides playing us. Because like when you mad at one side and I'm mad at the other side, they still got an enemy on both, so they can play off each other. You know what I'm saying? Almost like wrestling. You can go behind the ring. Okay, you do this, I'm gonna do this, and then we gonna get the crowd back. And then 1 minute you gonna have the belt, then the next month I'm gonna have the belt, and then you know what I'm saying. A certain section gonna love them, a certain section gonna hate
Yeah,
them.
it sounds like football.
But we all gonna be getting money out of this, and that's how they kind of play us. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really see that. That's why I'm saying we shouldn't vote for Trump or Biden. All of us.
Why you keep saying we? Just you,
Wait,
you not
I'm
vote
saying
for Biden.
because
I mean,
other
Trump. How
one
about that?
person, because I'm going to vote for Biden, y'all going to vote for Trump. That's why I say we shouldn't vote for Biden or Trump
Why? Our little
because they're the same
non-voting.
thing. They're the same thing. Y'all don't see
They're
it.
Great,
not
but
the same
there's
thing. No,
not
sir,
Yes,
they're
even.
they
not.
are, man. Okay, Trump is a little more narcissistic. He wants all the. You right. Trump wants all the
Two
power,
different policies, sir.
but
Two
he's
different
not going to
policies.
be able to get it though. He's going to be a lame duck as soon as he get in. Half of the
Trump
Republicans.
has
Hold on, Black. Half
closed
of
border
the Republicans
policy.
aren't going to
Biden
want
has
to.
open border policy. That's the difference right there.
I don't care what you saying, man. We talking about when you get in. Half of so the
Trump
just
didn't have
take
so Trump had an open border policy when he was
it's not about his policies, man. It's
it is
it's
about
if
policy.
he's able to enact them.
Well, to me, it's about
So what if
politics.
it's split though? What if the Democrats take the House and the Senate and Trump is still the president? Then what are they gonna be able to do?
They're
Nothing.
not gonna know. Well, we have to see.
No, you can't say that, man. You cannot say
I'm
that.
saying that. Yeah, I'm
No, you
saying that.
cannot.
I'm saying that. I'm saying
Okay,
that
are we,
because
hold on
people
a
are
second.
tired of the
Are we
Democrats.
going off?
So yeah, I can
Are we
say
going
that.
off of the special elections that's been happening since Trump has lost? Because they've been going overwhelmingly to Democrats.
Well,
So
they're
if
not
we're
going to
going
go
off
to
that,
Democrats this year
exactly
because
how it's going to go, the
Democrats suck.
Democrats going to
They
take over the
suck
House
this year.
and the
They
Senate.
suck with
Even
all their policies, sir.
that's how it's going to go, though, Blackson.
That's
Even
not how.
if Trump, yes,
Who's
it is.
going to the
That's how it's been going in
Democrats?
all those special elections. Even up in Wisconsin, which is a Republican area, the Democrat won.
But
And that
not
was the
really.
Supreme Court, right, Kel? You heard about
Kansas,
that, right?
our two biggest counties, Dane and Milwaukee, are blue, but the rest is kind of red. So
Yeah, I think she
teeter
like a
totter.
Supreme Court. She's like a Supreme Court judge. She ain't like, I won't say she ain't nothing major, but she the Supreme Court judge of Wisconsin. But I'm saying she was a Democrat and she won. And they were saying this in the Republican area. I'm just saying, if we're going off of the trends of
So are
special
you talking
elections,
about Tammy Baldwin? What are you talking about?
I can't remember her name. This was probably like a year, I won't say maybe like close.
Oh no, that would have been.
But I'm saying more Democrats have been winning in like local elections since Trump has been out of office.
Okay, but the
Even
fuckers
in Ohio,
don't
you know
do
what I'm saying?
nothing conscious. I'm in a Democrat city. It's
Yeah.
a shithole. Trump didn't lie. It's a shithole.
I'm
They're
saying
not
that-
doing nothing. A
Yeah.
black man is our mayor, and he's not doing anything.
But that's both sides, Kev. That's both sides. That's both sides. Like that's
I
what I'm
can't
saying.
argue
That's what
that.
we keep missing. How is it not? Because like even think about it now. Even with that impeachment shit, you can't impeach Biden for crimes because he's president now. Things that he's did when he was vice president. You can't do that. If you're gonna impeach a president as president, he has to commit a crime as president, not as vice president. You see what I'm saying? So that's just a nothing burger in itself.
Well, that's what they do.
But they
They
doing
do a
it for
whole
show.
bunch
That's
of
what I'm
nothing
saying. Both
burgers.
sides do that shit, kid.
Yeah.
Both sides do that. And every week is something. We got Hunter. They started off saying Hunter got $3 million. Now it's up to $40 million. How the fuck did he do this? And his dad wasn't even running for president at the time. He was doing this in like 2017.
But his dad was a vice president, sir.
Not in 2017.
And they used the name. They
Wait
used
a
the
minute,
name
Paxton, did you
to
just say
make the
Joe Biden
moves.
was the vice president in 2017? Say that
He was
again.
vice president in 2014. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
So
during,
I
and
said
during
Hunter was doing this.
2014, he
Hold on.
used his name because it goes way back, and they had enough
How?
to
So
make
how was
money.
that benefiting him now back then? How was that benefiting him back then?
How's that benefit back then? Is because
and they
Biden
didn't prove
made
it. And
money.
they didn't prove it.
He
Look, and
used
they
his
didn't prove
position
it.
as
But I'm saying
as,
they didn't
as
prove it till he started running against Trump. Do you or even brought it up? Till he started
well,
running
they
against.
then brought it up when Biden was
It was
first running.
yeah, they what?
In fact, the
I mean, what? Wait, hold on.
Ukrainian prosecutor brought it up in 2014, sir,
Hold on.
and
hold
Biden
on.
had him fired.
Hold on. I want to show you something. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Jesse, what I'm talking about is the fact that, okay, I'll give you a prime example. Okay, Dane County, Madison, it's a blue city. It's a great city to live in. Okay? Great. Got a lot of help, etc., etc. Resources, all that. Here, it is what it is. The crime is out of control. It's a shithole. Period. You know, it does. I'm not necessarily saying that red's good, blue's bad, because we can look over this whole country and look and see that ain't the truth. You know, but depending on where you're at, I would think that people would be fighting harder, asking for more. You know. But can't make it. I don't know. I thought about doing the alderman thing. I don't know if you guys have thought about getting involved locally, where you stay at or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like that might be the only way we can make some type of change. You know. I don't know. I'm definitely considering it.
I'm too much of a do something like that. I'm a rebel.
Well, you know, we're a little old now, conscious. Both of us are like 45, right? So all that thug life tattooed on your chest.
No, yeah, it's too late for me.
You gotta get rid of that, homie.
Hold on, let me show you.
Ron's answer is we should just all stick our head in the sand, and that's his solution.
Oh my God. I think he needs to focus on finding him a wife and pushing out some bait. Well, not him, but having her push out some bait.
Shit. Like what? Man,
Conscience, we gotta, you know, push the nuclear family, buddy. We're kind of in trouble when it comes to that.
Oh, I feel you, but
sometimes
we can't make people do it. People are selfish nowadays. That's why they ain't having like kids. You got to change that mentality. Wait a minute, it won't pop. Man,
yeah, that's a conversation for another day.
Well,
men and women, I think the role reversal is real.
It ain't a lot of love in the world. Hey man, I can't share this video.
That's because people have turned so selfish. That's part of our problem too. You know, it's all about me. You know, I was saying earlier, and not to put my business out there, but you know, I have an aunt that's made it to millionaire status. Do you think I could? I mean, yeah, she might help me out maybe here and there if I need it. You know, I'll give her props for that. You know, but when once people get to a certain point in their life, man, I'm telling you, it's hard. Like they're not, you know, they work hard to get there. They're not just gonna give it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes,
and not that I blame them, but I mean, what is family for? And money is no fun if you're the only one with it. I've been there before. You know, when you're the only one that has a bag like that, it's kind of lonely. You know. I don't know. I just think people are super selfish.
Hello. Oh man, this ain't working, man. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Right, I hear you.
But this is David Pakman right here. Y'all be messing with him. But he has the Victor Show, and this was on Fox over the weekend. My shit running slow as hell. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's going on.
President Biden, because I was investigating Burisma. There were no complaints whatsoever.
Now this is the lawyer, the actual prosecutor, right?
Right. Yes, that's him.
Because pressure was repeatedly put on President Poroshenko. That is what ended up in him firing me.
Is that why he got fired? Because
That's the president of Ukraine.
The former vice president, now president.
First of all, this is the completely crazy person. This is something wrong with him. Second, there is no one single word of truth. And third, I hate the idea to make any comments and to make any intervention in the American election. We
Fair
have
use,
very
fair
much
use.
enjoyed the bipartisan support.
The look on Kilmeade's face is just golden. I've got to frame this.
And please do not use such person like Shurkin to undermine the trust between bipartisan support in Ukraine.
Right. What do you mean? He's not your friend?
I don't see him maybe 4 years or something at all, and hate the idea to have him because he play very dirty game, unfortunately.
Okay, so that is not true. He didn't get fired because of Joe Biden.
He was fired but because of his own statement, and if he do not do that, next day Ukrainian parliament will fire him with that.
All right, Mr. President, thanks so much. Stay safe.
Oh, I can
You know
destroy
what I
that.
mean? The horse's mouth, guys.
No. First of all, that is the coup d'etat president, number one.
Oh, see what I'm saying?
Yo,
What?
MD, do you see this?
No,
Do you see this, MD? MD, hold on. Do you see this, MD? He got the coup d'etat president trying to prove a point. Boy, I'm about to destroy
Fox
you now.
News? On Fox
I'm
News?
about to destroy your ass now, bro. You
On
didn't ask
Fox
for it, Rod. I
News?
told you to stay out of international affairs, and you're trying to bring a coup d'etat president up here, a goddamn puppet. But let me destroy that shit with the
Hold
word
on a
out of the
second.
horse's mouth. Hold on.
Before we get started, though, real quick, before you destroy me like a
Oh, I'm
peon,
about to
like
destroy your ass.
I'm so used to it. Now, this whole thing is Joe Biden did this to save Hunter, right? But who sent Joe Biden in to do that? Did Joe Biden concoct this all himself, or was he like kind of doing it for President Obama? He was speaking on behalf of President Obama, or did Joe Biden do this on his own?
Well, let's find out and see. Let's find out and see.
You don't know the answer to that?
I do, but I want to play.
Well, it was Obama, just like I know the answer. It was
play it
Obama
straight from
who
Joe
decided
Biden's
to do that, and Joe Biden just went over there, right? Because he said I had to, you know, right? Isn't that right?
Hold on.
Come on, man. You're in foreign affairs. Who sent them? Was it Obama, or did Joe Biden decide to do this all on his own as vice president? You can't answer that. MD, do you know the answer? I know the answer.
I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up, sir. Have patience.
No,
Have
you don't have to bring
Hold
it
on,
up.
hold
if
on.
you know the answer. Who sent them?
Say the question again.
I said, did Joe Biden go on his own accord over to Ukraine, or was he sent by the president?
You talking about when all that happened?
Yeah.
It was some kind of summit he was at. What was that
Right.
summit, Black Son?
Right.
Well,
But
I'm
I'm
about to play
saying
it
he
right
didn't do
now,
it on
sir.
his own, right? He ain't doing
I'm
it
about
on
to
his
play it
own.
right now. No. We're gonna hear from
He-
straight
he-
from Biden. See, this is why. This is why. Hold on. This is why you don't fuck with goddamn Black Sun on international. Let me goddamn blow this shit
I've
off the
seen
water.
this one.
Man,
If
you
he's
man,
gonna
you
get-
finna turn him into Red Sun, man. You
hold
done
on.
read Red Sun.
Hold on. If you about to show when he's saying, I told the guy if he didn't have the money, then he wasn't gonna get it. Oh,
The Obama administration had a mulligan. Should it have done more?
Well,
I'm sorry about that, Ron. I didn't mean to unmute you. Hold on.
I think
Go
I
ahead.
made the right choice. Let me explain what I mean.
Hey, turn it up, Black Son. I can barely hear that.
Yeah, this shit is
Well, we
low.
were
Damn.
originally
Hold on.
told that, I guess around August, September,
Hold on.
we knew they were up to engaging in trying to delegitimize our electoral process.
This shit is low. What
And
the
but
hell?
the hard data we had was not very detailed. And
How's that?
It did not. And then we
no,
had the next.
Yeah, it's
week
good
we
enough.
went
It's good
to
enough.
The
put
this
on the
is the only
subtitle.
engagement with the House and Senate that I wasn't asked to lead, because anyway, I always was being sent to the Hill to try to settle things. But
Look where he at. He had the Council of Foreign Relations of all places.
and we laid out to them, and the intelligence community laid out to them exactly what we saw was happening. We didn't know the extent of it then either. And we asked so that we wouldn't be in a position. The president and I would sit there literally after the PDB, and everybody walk out of the room and say, what the hell are we going to do? Now, Mr. President, if you go out and you unilaterally say this is what's happening, you're going to be accused of, in this environment, of trying to tip the election. And unless you can give harder data than we have now, you're going to be in a terrible position. And it's going to play into the delegitimizing of our electoral process, which was initially what
hold on, this is
the
the wrong one.
intelligence community, correct me if I'm wrong here, the intelligence community thought was what this was all about. And then as we got further, and so we went up and Mitch McConnell, who I get on with well and is a smart guy, Mitch McConnell
not Mitch
wanted no
McConnell.
part of having a bipartisan commitment that we would say essentially Russia's doing this, stop. Bipartisan. So it couldn't be used as a weapon against the Democratic nominee of a president trying to use the intelligence community, which now at the time people would say no, when we were internally having these discussions, say no one would do that. Well, look what the hell they've done. The constant attack is on the intelligence community. It was a political organization run by, Barack Obama to take on his political enemies. Now, as a friend of mine in Scranton would say, who would have
Great.
You get that full context, it makes a little bit more sense, huh?
Hold on.
That was totally Barack Obama controlling it, not Biden.
No, sir.
What you mean?
I haven't played. Hold on, let's play this. Hold on.
Ernest didn't.
I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said, I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion.
Everybody knows that it was because of Joe Biden's actions that Russia was able to claim Crimea without firing a single shot, which of course eventually led to a full-scale war that is currently underway.
So did you hear that? What Biden said? Biden wanted the guy fired.
He didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
I didn't hear him say I wanted the guy fired. He said, "You're not getting $1 billion." He was like, "You're not the president. You can't control that. Call him up." That's what he said. He didn't say I want that guy fired. Am I missing something? I didn't hear him say I want that guy fired. Started from the beginning again. Where did he say that at? Is this thing on?
Hold on, I'm trying to find.
You trying to find where he said I want this guy fired?
Yeah, he said he wanted him fired. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if this is it.
I'm out, man.
That we should be providing for loan guarantees. And I went over, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was 6 hours. I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid at the time. Well,
we want that back. Go back.
That's called checkmate, sir.
Hold on a second. No, what is it?
That's called checkmate, sir.
Show you where you slipped up. Stop. Start it from the beginning. Go.
That's called checkmate, sir.
No, start it from the beginning. Would you start it from the beginning?
MD, did you? MD Kelly, what did y'all hear? You hear the man just say? That's called checkmate, Ron.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you where you messed up at. Go ahead.
No, Ron. He said,
I can't present my evidence.
He said to have the guy fired. That's what he said.
What did he say before that?
He's going to withhold. Hold on. He's going to withhold the goddamn $1,000 that Barack
Because
Obama
of why? Because they didn't do.
because
they didn't fire that prosecutor before the agreement, right? He had nothing to do. Okay. That's what I'm saying, man. This Trump shit that got you.
I got all the good ones, so I got Ukraine, and I remember going over convincing our team, or others, to convincing that we should be providing for loan guarantees. And I went over, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, I'm not going to, we're not going to give you the $1 billion.
Right there, right?
They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said, I said, call him.
Yeah, the president. Yeah.
I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion.
He ain't got no
I
authority.
said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, what, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours.
Go ahead, MD. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
In that Fox News interview that Shokin did,
Yes.
didn't he say the whole point of Biden trying to get rid of him was because of the business deals and shit?
Facts.
But they also said that prosecutor wasn't prosecuting what's Burisma.
That was the prosecutor, Burisma, sir.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, that wasn't him. They said he wasn't prosecuting him, man.
It was the prosecutor of Burisma.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a whole Fox News interview talking about this shit.
He sure
You
did.
didn't see what I just showed, man. But you said that president was.
Oh, you showed the.
Hold on. I
you didn't show the
showed.
prosecutor. You didn't show
I
the
showed
prosecutor.
what dude was. The president was showing his allegations. He showed that video, right?
Who was fired
They
by
said,
Joe
what do you got
Biden.
against?
So we sat there through an interpreter. You can never do it live. And I asked him.
Stop for 1 second. This is what I'm saying. How are y'all?
You know what you're saying. Let's see what he is saying.
Questions I think that everybody wants to
let's
know.
see what he's saying.
What were you doing? How did you get fired? How do you feel? I asked him too. Why do you think you were fired? After all, he was asked by Prishokhin, president at the time, to come out of retirement to clean things up. Here's what he said destroyed his life and why he was fired. Listen.
I do not want to deal in unproven facts, but my firm personal conviction is that, yes, this was the case. They were being bribed. The fact that Joe Biden gave away $1 billion in U.S. money in exchange for my dismissal, my firing, isn't that alone a case of corruption?
More real estate professionals list properties with Realtor.com than any other.
How
make
did
it clear
Joe,
for you?
hold on a second. How did Joe Biden know that he was going to become president in 2017? How? And can anybody answer me that? How did he know?
How did what?
Hold on,
How did Joe Biden know that he was going to become president in 2017? When Hunter was doing all this.
Oh,
No, I
okay.
mean, I don't think that was the point though.
No, I'm just saying though.
I mean, the point was to get the heat off of them,
Right.
like period.
But I understand. Okay, so let's just say Joe Biden is guilty of that. How can you impeach him on something he did as vice president when he's president now? When you impeach a president, he has to
It ain't about impeaching them. It's about charging them with corruption.
Yeah, I know. So should y'all have that much vigor against Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, who actually worked in the White House and got $2 billion off of the Saudis? Shouldn't we go after that one first?
3-card shuffle, y'all. He's doing a 3-card shuffle.
No, I'm just saying, should we have that same vigor? You're
It's called a
absolutely
3-card
right.
shuffle.
But Hunter Biden never worked in the White House, but Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump did. As a matter of fact, Jared Kushner was put on something with the Saudis, wasn't he?
Wait, how do we get on the? Wait. Are we
saying,
talking about
like-
Biden now? We talking
Yeah,
about
we
Biden
should be-
getting?
I know, I'm
wait, no,
saying that
here's what we're
excludes.
talking about. Ron.
We're talking about crimes.
No, exactly. I'm saying. So you saying that's not pay to play, Kelly? Are you? Come on, y'all. Come on. Oh my God. I gotta go. You saying Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump getting $2 billion fucking dollars
That's okay,
from the
Ron.
Saudis after
you got
Jared
beat
Kushner
down, Ron.
worked with
You
the
got beat
Saudis,
down. You got beat
with
down.
the Saudis as a government
I
agent
told you,
or
don't
government
do
work.
the international.
I don't
You
think
was
there's something wrong with
every
that,
time
man.
on
That is crazy.
international. bro.
That's the fucking hypocrisy with the MAGA folks, man. Y'all, wow.
Now you're
Wow.
dancing, sir. Now
$2
you're dancing.
fucking billion from the Saudis and shit.
Just a
man.
minute.
That
Ron,
ain't
Ron,
nothing. You right.
Ron,
That ain't nothing, man. Y'all
dancing right
fuck
now.
that
You're
shit.
dancing.
Trump just do it better. He do it better. You all right? That's
But was he in the White House at the time? And was this something under the
Do you see
table?
what that? Do you see what you
I
just
believe
said?
it was an investment, though.
He has to do the crime in the White House, right?
I mean, he's done plenty of crimes. I mean, you got coke in the White House.
No.
You got
Wait, hold on.
by a
They didn't
felon.
prove that. They didn't. Honey wasn't even at the White House where the coke was found,
So who had
or
the coke?
even near it though. They just tried to. Because remember, at first it's Joe's coke. That's what Trump says. That's what I'm saying. It's no standard. Like I think they both.
No, Hunter Biden was there at that gathering. Yes, he was.
No, it wasn't at the gathering. It wasn't at that
Yes,
gathering.
he was.
I'm
He was
pretty
there,
sure he
Ron.
was there.
I read reports that he was there.
Ron, you reaching, bro. He was there.
Okay.
Ron, he was there at the White House with the cocaine. Come on now. Cut it out, bro.
Does Hunter Biden have any business deals internationally? What would he be doing? I mean, is that even his thing?
Okay, but that's just like saying, what would government officials be doing? Getting trademarks with China and getting $2 billion. Government officials.
Okay, what would government officials be
That's
doing?
what Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner did.
coming in as making, let's say, 120,000 a year, and in 5 years they're worth over 10 million. How does that happen?
I'm trying to, but people doing it because that's what I'm saying. They got $2 billion, so it's happening. The higher up you are to the president, the more money you gonna make. They work with the president directly. They got $2 billion, 9 trademarks from China. When Ivanka was going to these said countries, that's what I'm saying. They were doing the crime while in office. Hunter was, at least Hunter and them was slick enough to say, man, I can't touch this shit. And I'm not saying it's right, but at least they were slick enough. We're going to have to make it look like we're not doing the crimes. Like, they don't even care. That's what I'm saying. They don't even care. Like, okay, we'll just do it. We got the American people on our side. Like I said, when Trump said I could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and people would still support me, I was like, wow.
Well, that depends.
I thought he was done. No, it isn't, Kel. Because I be watching some of these commentaries with these Trump fans, and people say like he could kill somebody on the White House steps. I would still support it. He could murder somebody. I don't care if he's in jail. I'm still voting for him. Like it's just like
now
scary.
that's two different things. Now, if he was in jail, I still would vote for him.
If he was in jail, you would still vote for him.
Absolutely.
Do you see what I'm saying? That is no
He
standard
found
to
his-
have for the
you know me
president.
though. I am the advocate for prison.
I dig
reform.
what you're saying. But I'm saying like that's no standard to have for your president. If he's arraigned anymore, if he's locked up, I'ma still vote. It almost defeats the purpose.
I've helped
So why
20
not get
people
like a political prisoner who locked up and let's vote for him? Like that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, if his
You gonna vote for
credentials
somebody-
line up,
You're gonna vote for somebody who tried to
just because
take-
somebody has a criminal case or some type of criminal
Man, he
background
tried-
doesn't mean that they're not
He tried
capable.
to subvert the Constitution by lying about him winning the election. That's what I'm saying
How
too.
is it a lie? If he really believed that, if he really
Because
truly
it was
believed
proven
that
by
in his
all
heart. Okay,
You know
so
why, Ken?
what? Hillary claimed it before. Other people have made this claim before.
But they gave it up. Al Gore took it to the Supreme Court and
Okay,
he
so
gave it
what?
up.
So
okay.
what?
Exactly. That's
If
what
he
that's what it
really
is.
believes that happened,
Kelly,
why
Kelly,
can't
you
he
just-
run with it? We're in a free country.
You're
Freedom
right.
of speech.
So you can believe a lie. You cool with believing a lie.
It does. Who says it's a lie though?
The
I
court
can't go that far.
The court system said it was a lie, Kelly. The
And-
court, the 60, that's what you said. And first, it doesn't
So
matter.
because the court say so, Trump should
And
believe
I'm
it.
saying, so what? If there is no You
So the
have
court,
no
so the
standard.
court that controls
You
Trump's
could
mind.
literally shoot a person on Fifth Avenue and you would still support him.
No,
He did
no.
not.
What was you
That's
finna
what
say,
you
Black
just
Son?
said.
Don't
And
jump out the
Hey,
window. What was you finna say?
what I was saying is that because the court say so, but does that control Trump's mind? Trump's mind, he believes it was a rigged
his
election.
mind
So
is
he has a
not
right
the
to that.
bearer of truth
Yeah,
for this
he
country.
has a right to believe that
Yeah,
that
his
that the
mind
vote was
is not
stolen.
the
He's got every
standard.
right to say so.
Yeah,
But
That's
he
I'm not
why.
don't. But
saying
he
he
That's
don't
why
have the
shouldn't.
court,
right.
and
He
that's why
don't have
court.
the right to obstruct my vote, though, Black Son. He ain't got that right.
Well, you got to prove that. You got to prove that.
That it's being proven right now in the court of law.
It
It
didn't get
has been proven
obstructed though.
already.
It
You got to make
didn't
it
get
to the court of law
Hold on a
first.
obstructed.
second. Hold on a second. It has been proven. He didn't win any cases. That's how it was proven. He didn't win any cases. Name one case he won for it.
No. What I'm saying is, what Black Son's saying is, it's got to be proven that he obstructed my vote. I ain't
No,
got a
that's not
problem
what
with
I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. What
What
I'm
are you
saying
saying?
is that Trump, regardless of what the court says, he believes that it was a rigged
But
election.
his
So whether the
belief,
court, no,
his
no,
beliefs
hold on,
aren't
hold
the
on, hold
I
on,
don't get.
standards
I
for
don't
this
care about if
hold
country.
it
on.
was rigged or not.
His beliefs aren't the standards for this country. We don't go off of what he
Okay,
believes.
so
We go by
bottom
the
line,
law, right?
bottom
We go
line,
off the lie over
I'm
what
gonna vote
Trump
for Trump.
believes.
I'm gonna vote for Trump. So now
Okay,
what? I mean, I don't
that's what
understand
I'm
what your
saying.
point is.
It's like Trump
Okay,
or the end of
and
America.
I'm voting for Trump because he has better policies. And
Okay, if that's what you
okay, that's
okay.
something that you
I'm a vote for.
And my uncle used to say you could put a wig on a pig, it's still a pig. So that's what it is.
you know what? What's the problem is, Ron? You don't even know what policies are. That's the problem. We can't try to tell you
I
policy.
gave you
I
the
forward
foreign.
to you. No, you vote on based on TMZ popularity contest. That's what you vote on, sir. The rest of us vote on policy. Whatever Trump does or whatever, at the end of the day, we like his policies. That's what keeps going over your head, sir.
What we're saying is, this is what I'm saying. I vote. I,
You're breaking up, MD.
if I'm right now, if it could be proven that he obstructed my rights in voting, then that's when we got the problem. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Right, and as
I
an
mean,
individual,
at some point in time, we got to stand for the Constitution.
Wait. You say we. You got to stand for the Constitution that you feel like if Trump violated, I get it. You and
But
Ron, the mistake that you and Ron keep saying is y'all keep saying we. No, you said
No,
earlier, MD, that voting is individual. It's an individual thing. So that's why
and the Constitution gives us that individuality.
Right, and I agree. And with that individuality, I'm trying to understand why it's bothering Ron that we decide that we want to vote for Trump, even if he goes to jail, we're still going to vote for Trump. Why doesn't Ron have a problem with that? All
because
Ron got to
it
do is
defeats
just don't vote for Trump. Keep it
because it
moving.
defeats the whole purpose of this country.
I mean, I think
Y'all
there's
have
still
y'all
arguing
destroying
in
the
it.
country
It's not
because
true,
y'all want. Hold
truthful.
on, and this is what I'm saying because y'all believe that one man can change everything for you, and that this country wasn't built like that. It was built that people govern this land, not one person.
Who told you that? No, it's a republic,
Okay,
sir. Who told you that?
okay.
Who
So
told you
why
that?
have the Senate and the
Who
Congress?
told you that?
Why have the? You breaking up, Blacks?
No, that's MD breaking up.
MD, I'm sorry.
It's a republic.
It's a republic. That's right. Agreed.
So you think one man should be running?
Nobody really likes the idea of one person making.
Yes, you do.
That's why we
Trump
have
or die.
different branches of government, conscious. We don't
Trump or
just.
die. Trump or die.
I mean,
Trump or the
Trump
end of
bust
this
in my
America.
mind.
Trump has the
or
best
the
policy
end
in
of
my
America.
mind. Yeah.
Trump or the end of America, right? If Biden is reelected, what's going to happen to America?
What's going to happen to electric? Is he going to mandate electric cars, and that's going to fuck up our economy even further?
So the end of America.
Well, I mean, electric cars, our grid couldn't even handle something like that. Truthfully, I
No,
mean,
I'm just saying the end of America, basically.
the end of America, I think, is going to happen in either way it goes. I mean, I think Trump is just a buffer. Truthfully, I just think he's kind of like slowing it down, you know.
He's not. He's accelerating it. Come on.
No.
Yes, more division, Kelly. Yes. He
More
started
divi-
with the notion.
more
he
division?
started with the notion.
More
that
division?
Barack
Whoa,
Obama
whoa, whoa.
wasn't
More
born.
division?
Yes,
How?
yes.
Explain that, please.
He started with the notion that Barack Obama wasn't born in this country. Right? Y'all remember that?
What'd you say?
Remember he started with the notion that Barack Obama wasn't born in this country. He was born in
Yeah,
Kenya. Remember why won't he put ID?
he was
Remember that?
to the
Okay,
QAnon.
well, Trump is,
Remember that? Remember that?
yeah, I
And then he
remember
came
that.
down the
But Trump is
elevator.
also the same guy that stood by a lot of black people. He supported
what do you
Tyson
mean?
when he went through his rape case. He
You know why?
supported a
Wait,
lot
hold
of
on.
people.
Stop, Kelly. Stop right
But
there. You
people
know
were
why?
rapping about him.
Wait,
Trump
hold
was
on.
the
Wait,
man
hold
in
on.
the
Stop,
area.
Kelly. Hold on. Let's rewind
Snoop
back to that
Dogg,
mic.
Nelly.
What do you mean? Snoop Dogg roasted him. And
I'm
Snoop
saying,
Dogg.
and before he roasted him, he rapped about him.
Okay, so Kelly, what is that saying if none of them fuck with him now when he's president? They've changed or
Because
they
they're scared.
of
They're
what?
too worried about what
fuck
their
are they
peers
scared
are gonna
of?
say.
Come on, man.
That's
Their
what they're.
kids are gonna. They got the money, but they worry what
They
their kids
don't do a
do.
goddamn thing for nobody.
Come on, Kelly. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. All that behind the scenes celebrity shit. That don't mean they real cool with each other. If
That
you take
celebrity
pictures
shit
with
is dead
motherfuckers, that
anyway.
don't mean you down for him. And this is the Mike Tyson thing. You know why he was down for Mike Tyson? Because where was Mike Tyson fighting at? The Trump hotels. So it was more about, you know what I'm saying?
Where?
No, I'm saying he
Trump
was
has been
bringing
around
Trump a lot of
many
money though.
people.
Yeah, I'm saying Trump
Not
was
just
bringing a
him.
lot. Hold on a second, Kel. He was bringing Mike Tyson was bringing Trump in a lot of money because he was fighting at Trump's hotels. You dig what I'm saying?
Great. So they
At
helped
that
him.
time, that's why he stood up for Mike Tyson. It was more of a money issue. Not Mike Tyson's my friend and I love him. So that's what I'm saying. It's like this cognitive distance y'all got. I mean, that's what Trump can do no wrong, man. He hung out with all these black people, so he gotta be down.
Who
He
knows?
has
But
to be
but
down. He
okay.
literally has to.
Did he not?
He took a
Did he
picture
not
with
help
Muhammad
Kodak
Ali
Black and Lil Wayne?
and
Did he
Oprah
not
Winfrey.
do it?
He took a picture with Muhammad Ali and Oprah Winfrey. I don't know what they did together organized wise, but they took a picture together. So he's down with us. And then he rode through Atlanta on his way from arraignment. So he loves black people, right? Because he drove his car through the hood.
I don't know. He brought 7 of my homies home. So hey.
Yeah, you
And they
know,
weren't
I
white.
And one of his
understand.
policies was the first. It's called the
First
what
Step
do they
Act.
call it when you get out of jail?
First Step Act.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, but Obama started that. That's what I'm saying. Like
He
Obama
did
started.
the sentencing. I keep explaining this. He did the Sentencing Reform Act, which made crack and cocaine equal. Yes, Obama did a lot of commutations, but it did not help a lot of federal
Commutations.
prisoners.
Yeah, I don't know where you got the
As
cocaine
soon
and crack
as
at.
the First Step Act came into play, that
Right.
paperwork came in, we submitted it. Them motherfuckers with less than 9 months were getting
But
out
I'm
dates.
saying-
They had life,
Right.
never come home over dope, and they're out because of Trump.
Obama did the same thing.
No,
Literally,
he did not do the same thing. Why were
I
they still
literally know
sitting
a
there
dude.
then, conscious? They've been
Hold on.
sitting in there since the
Hold
late
on.
90s, early
Hold on.
2000s.
Kelly, I literally know a dude who got released off of that Obama shit. So what are you talking about? He got released when
What I'm
Obama was
talking about is
president.
it didn't
And
help.
hold on, he was in the feds doing dope time. He got out with Obama. So what are you talking about? I know someone personally. So you ain't the only one. That's
Okay,
what I'm
well,
saying. A
Obama
lot of shit
denied all 7 people I seen come home. He denied all of them.
that might have been his particular choice, but he let some free too. Like I know
Yeah.
somebody who was let free. So
Yeah.
what are you saying?
Yeah, what I'm
Well,
saying
it
is
just
it's
depends
not
on who
like
they
Trump
chose, but he
didn't
had
do
the
it.
most, but he had the most still. He's still beating Trump with the most release to this day. So what are you saying?
I'm saying
He
it
didn't release
wasn't
more
my
than
people, so I
Trump
wouldn't give
didn't
a
release
fuck.
more than Barack Obama though. Even on the
Simo, hit
dope.
the panel. Hit the panel, Simo.
What about that, Kev? Like
What about what?
Biden still, I mean, not Biden. Obama still has more. Obama still
That was
has
the
more
best
release
one.
than Trump do to this
He
day.
does. I just said
But
that.
that's what I'm saying. So what? It's you know what I'm saying. It's just they the same thing. They might do a little something, but they ain't really doing nothing for us. That's why we can't vote for Biden or Trump. They're the same, man. They are literally the same people.
What do you mean we can't vote? We have to. What do you mean?
No, we don't. We could vote for somebody else.
Who?
I don't know.
Conscious, is somebody putting a gun in your hand if Trump wins? They gonna kill you or something? Because you
Yeah,
really adamant, bro.
The ghost
Okay,
of
that's
my,
all
the
you have
ghost
to
of
say.
my
Just
mother.
wink. Yo, wink twice if somebody's holding a gun to your head.
The ghost of my mother. The ghost of my
Let's
mother.
see-
She was a
let's
staunch
see.
Democrat.
Let me ask you about this though. What do y'all think about Kennedy? Like my son is in my ear, like, Mom, I like him. But he also understands now he's running as an independent.
Yeah, which is smart.
Yeah, but we all know that independents don't win.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get that much traction.
So that's the problem. You know, it's either going to be a Democrat or Republican. That's why I can't get when you say we just won't vote for either of them. One of them is going to get it.
No, kid. You know why? Because people think like you. But if all the Republicans and all the Democrats decide, okay, we ain't voting for Trump or Biden.
No, somebody still wins. What do you mean?
Because you know why? Everybody ain't gonna be that united to do it. But if we voted for what's the old girl's name in the Green Party, or even West, you know, it's other candidates we could get as Americans. We could get behind.
Candidates, Ron. What the hell? We're not
I
twisting
know.
your arm.
I know. You're not. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm more than likely.
Cornel West.
No, you know, more than likely, I'm just going to vote locally, and I'm gonna stop at president.
Okay, well then vote locally and don't. Yeah, please, Ron, do that. Please stick to that. Yes.
I mean,
And
you're
then-
really.
And then when, and then I, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blame the white man for destroying America.
Okay, do that, Ron. Do that. Just don't hinder
Exactly.
our process, sir.
It ain't gonna be no process. The country gonna be destroyed.
It's gonna
be the terror dome. The terror dome.
You sound like these last day Hebrew Israelites.
It's
now.
gonna be Trump territory, and everybody in the United States. Watch. It's gonna be called literally the Trump territory.
Damn,
Got you, Billy.
we
I
gotta
got
be
you,
a
Billy.
bunch of bees. He's
I got you, Billy. I got you. Sorry, but I didn't see it, man. I dropped it. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it, Billy. You got it.
Conscious has came a long way though. He's really he's been studying up since we first met anyway.
Yeah, 'cause he want to try to step to me on the international, boy.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't really care about the international like that.
But hey,
what's up, Jay?
It's hopeless, man. Like we gonna literally have to. I think just local.
All right, man. We got a full house, man. Welcome, Jay. Welcome, Billy. Yes. Let's do
hi
this.
guys.
How y'all doing?
Hey, how everybody doing? I just been sitting back in the cut, checking these trolls in the chat. To your point, Ron, if people would actually vote, third party or for another candidate, I don't know if y'all were paying attention in 2020 when the ballot came out. It was like 20 other people running for that office for president and vice president. And a lot of people didn't even know. Like, when we talk about you don't have to vote for the duopoly, there are so many choices out there. Like, oftentimes in the circles that I'm running, because I'm black first. I'm the black first militant of the bunch. So I really don't like white people or anything they have to say or anything they're about. But the ones I do like are like Jim Brown, like abolitionists that actually want to replace the system with a system of justice. But all that said, there's so many choices out there, and a lot of people are just very ignorant to it. And all they do is regurgitate what they see on Fox News or what they see on MSNBC or Caucasian Nazi Network or any of them big networks. And that's where the new black media come in, because we are like, look, you don't even know. If you're not offering us no tangibles, you're not getting our vote. We don't care if you got a D behind your name or a R or a U or a L. If you're not coming with something specifically for us, like everybody else gets something specifically for them. They get quid pro quo. And for those that don't know what that is, that's an equal exchange. If I give you my vote, I demand something tangible in return. And black people, especially black Americans, have been very ignorant to what that's all about. But all these other groups understand the game. See, the faces change, but the game remains the same. And ain't none of these mouths that's running for office talking about changing nothing. All they want to do is rearrange some chairs and put a couple of decorations up.
Nigeria.
Yeah, Niger. What's the other one? There's another one that's over there by
Do you realize
like
that
Guyana.
what you're just saying? Hi guys, I'm Billy. Hey, do you realize that you're just saying quid pro quo? You mentioned that.
Yeah, I did mention that. Yes, Billy, I sure did mention that.
Well, all
So
right.
do you know what that is, sir? Do you know what quid pro quo is, Billy?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay. If
And
you
I'm
know what
pretty
the,
sure that
so
you
what,
just exhibited
so
it
would you
by
like to
saying-
tell the panel what that means? Because a lot of times you
It
suspect the white
means
supremacists
that-
say that
all
y'all
right,
understand
all right.
something, and
I'll
then when
do
you're
it.
asked to explain
I'll
what
do
that
it.
is,
I'll
you
do it.
can't do it. So I would like for you
I'll do it right
to
now.
show and prove. Thank you.
She is exhibiting quid pro quo by
Che,
saying
not
Che.
Che, like Che Guerrero, the famous revolutionary, and
All
Nkrumah,
right, so-
like the famous African
So what you're saying
revolutionary.
is, I'll vote for you as long as you give me what I want.
You're
There's
damn
nothing-
Skippy.
That
You're
is
damn
the
Skippy.
definition.
That is the number one rule of politics. You have somebody,
Then you
put
gotta
somebody in
line pockets,
office
though.
that's going to put your best interest at mind.
saying,
And
dude.
how you run the pockets is you have PACs. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I believe I'm the only one on this panel that has ever run for any kind of political seat. So with that being said, I think I know a little something about the political game and how it operates. I'm just
so
saying.
that you know that you have to line pockets to get what you want, then, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just,
That's the basic fundamentals. You got to pay people to lobby
Hi,
for
Kelly.
you.
I
You
never
got to
got to
pay
say hi to
people
you. I've been
to,
watching you for, like,
rally
long
support behind you.
know
Yes.
right. Hey, Billy, I feel you, but guess what? I get it. Everybody gets something.
Do
but
y'all
they're
feel
not
me?
gonna
Because
do it.
have any of y'all ran for office? Yes or no?
No, I feel
Has
like
anybody
you're
on this
saying-
panel run for? Has anybody on this panel ran for office?
You just said
Help
that you
anybody
won't- you're
run?
not-
Listen,
You
Billy.
need incentives.
Billy.
So you're
Billy,
incentive
stop.
driven.
Billy, listen. Have you ran for office? Have you helped anybody run for office? Have you lobbied for anybody to run for office? Yes or no, Billy?
Yes.
Who?
My mother.
Your mother ran for office where? When?
Mayor.
Where?
It doesn't matter where.
Yes, it does matter where. Where?
In the United States of America.
Where in the United States? This whole 50 states. Pick one.
Well, I guarantee you what, she didn't get elected because she wasn't about quid pro quo or whatever she wasn't
No, you said you know what quid pro is. So don't
What
act
is
like you're
that?
dumb now and you don't know what it
You just
is.
exhibited.
Tell me I don't know what
you
that
just exhibited exactly what
Billy,
it is.
I asked you to explain what is quid
Don't
pro
attack
quo, and
me,
all
my
you have
man.
done is dance around it. And then
I'm
I asked
telling
you,
you
have
the
any of
truth,
y'all
my
ran
man.
for political office?
I'm telling
and
you
then
the truth.
Nobody
telling
said
you the
anything until you said your mom had ran, and I asked you what state, what city, and you still
Okay.
haven't come up with an
I'm just
answer.
gonna shut up
Just
and
give
let you
us the
hang
state.
yourself.
How about this, Billy? Could you just give us the state?
Wyoming.
Oh, you're right next door. Okay,
what it-
probably Cheyenne, Casper, Laramie, Sheridan.
Well, no,
we-
we get it
we-
where it's
we-
at, 'cause
we
we
have
don't
a
wanna
little bit more
put
Rock
property-
Springs.
We don't want to put Billy's folks out there. Now, can I ask you, was she successful?
He said no.
She said no, she was not successful.
No, and see, when it comes to politics, yeah, in certain ways she was, but ultimately, no.
How many votes did she garner, Billy?
Well, I don't know.
Did she get on the
I'm
ballot,
not
first
gonna-
of all, Billy?
This was a few years ago, but this isn't
Billy,
the point.
was she on the ballot, Billy? That is the point.
point.
Was she on the ballot, Billy?
Well, not to dox myself, but yeah.
Okay. So we want.
And it's a pretty highfalutin It's
Okay, we
a
don't want to know. What was your point, Billy? Because when we'll get back to that. We'll circle back around.
I want to know what this
no
code, whatever, pro, whatever you said.
Big pro crow.
Fred.
Remember that? Okay, I'm gonna give you an example, Kelly. Remember when Trump was asking Zelensky to find the dirt on Biden, he could get the whatever it was that they calling that quid pro quo. Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off. Yes, ma'am. You turn the camera off.
I don't. Okay, I still don't get it.
It's an exchange for something. You do something for me, I do something for you.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. I scratch
Okay.
your back, you scratch mine.
That's how they suck you in. I'm telling you. No, I'm just kidding.
But it can come in all types of form. You know what I
Are
mean?
you talking like? Are you talking like potential reparations? Is that what we're? Is that what?
No, I'm saying
Potential. It's
I
not
like-
potential. It's actually going to happen. But yes, that would be
That's
an example of tangibles. Yes,
I think
an
this country would
anti-black hate
explode.
crime bill would be an example of tangibles. Biden
My
actually going
question
through
is,
with the damn
why in the
stipulations
world-
of
Why
HR
is-
40 and actually creating a convention or a commission similar to what Gavin Newsom did in California would be a step toward tangibles, but it's not exactly tangible. See, what we get from the Democratic Party for the past 60 years is nothing but symbolism. Oh, the first black this. Oh, the first woman this. Oh, the first this, the first that. That is not tangible. That is symbolism.
Okay,
When I'm
but-
talking about quid pro, I give you my vote. I get something specific. For example, if I funded your campaign, right? I was one of your biggest donors. You get elected. I want something specifically for either myself or my people.
But don't you think the majority
How
of
how in the world do you think that
out of
is
this
good
stuff
for
that they
me?
want? Like, don't you think that the white Republicans get stiffed out of this stuff, like Mitch McConnell's district is
Well-
a prime example? I'm saying, so don't you think?
Ron.
No, I'm
Are
saying
you
both
familiar? Ron, listen though. Listen. Are you familiar with what LBJ said about the Civil Rights Bill?
Lyndon Baines Johnson,
What, that I'll have you voting for me for the next whatever? Is that what you're talking about?
200 years or some shit.
Yes.
But he also said if you can get, he said a lot of crazy shit though. I want to say I like him, but he was very truthful. He said a lot of controversial shit.
But
Like he said,
HR, I get
if you could get a white man to hate the smartest black man, you don't.
Oh,
can-
that was the one I was thinking of, Ron.
Who is the
Yeah,
smartest
yeah,
black
yeah.
He said a lot of
Who's
stuff.
the
Like,
smartest black man?
yeah. He
Well,
was.
you
a-
tell
I wanna
us,
say he
Billy.
was a-
Y'all the ones that come up with the IQ quotients and always talking about
black
somebody's
man.
IQ.
No, I'm saying like
I don't
think he
know
was
that.
a politician
um,
on
I
the-
would argue.
There's
I
lots
would
of
argue
black
that
people.
Ben Carson would be.
Yeah, he's
curve.
up there. He's definitely up there.
He was
Hold on,
getting
hold on.
high on his own supply.
What you say?
Just
Are you
like,
kidding me?
just-
Why
just
would
like-
you reject that
just
man?
like Sigmund Freud.
Who you rooting for? Snoop Dogg?
No, I'm rooting for whoever is black first and gonna do specifically for black people. That's who I'm rooting for.
So you're
Well,
racist
be
right
black
off the.
first. It's
So
gotta-
all right.
I can't be racist, sir. I can
Yeah,
be
he doesn't have
prejudiced.
power to be racist. He can be prejudiced.
I could be
though.
prejudiced.
He doesn't have the power.
But see, like Nelly Fuller says, if you don't understand racism and white supremacy, what it is and how it works, everything that you think that you understand, Billy, will serve to confuse you. Will only confuse you in all 9
I don't
areas of
believe
human
that.
activity. I don't
You're
care
out
what
of
you
your
believe.
mind.
I don't
You're
care
out of
about
your
what you
mind.
believe.
Let me ask you.
I'm
let me ask-
telling you the truth as a victim of racism and white supremacy, what it is. Let me get this out, Ron. So the 9 areas are economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, sex, war, and religion. And some would say health and nutrition. All 9-10 areas of human activity of which racism and white supremacy controls in thought, speech, and action. So you can say something racist in the chat, you know, and you can think, oh, it's just fun and games because I'm behind the keyboard, so I have anonymity. No, this is a first. This is a step to
Hey, I
letting us
came up
know
here, dude.
that
I
you're
came up
that
here,
you
dude.
are a
Hey,
suspected white
there ain't
supremacist.
no problem
That you
here,
are a
dude.
suspected white
I'm here.
supremacist, and the new racism is the denial of racism. So you'll deny it as much as possible, but this is what it
The
is.
most re-
It's
okay,
those
let's get
9
real.
areas.
Hold
So
on,
that's
let's get
those 9 areas.
real.
Yes, let's
Get
get
real.
real. So we're talking
Okay,
about politics, right?
listen,
That's one of the
don't
9 areas, Billy.
you gotta
No,
stop
no,
with
we
your
control the
crap.
airwaves here.
The
You gotta
most
stop with
the
your
most
crap.
racist people I've ever met in my life were black.
We
Whoa.
can't
And
be
the only
racist.
now
What
listen,
power?
hold on, I'm
No,
not
no,
done.
no, no. You know,
Stop.
you listen.
Stop,
You
dude.
listen.
Hold on,
I've
No,
been
TJ, hold on.
let me
listening.
finish.
I
I've been
want to ask
listening to
Billy.
Listen,
you and Kelly and
the
whatever
most
other
Hold on, hold
racist
on.
executive
people.
Hey,
solutions
hold on a second. Hey,
420.
let me
I've
ask
been
Billy a
listening
question.
to all that.
How do you think black people are racist? Now I understand you saying that
Hold
they
on,
have
hold on,
prejudice
hold on.
motives.
I'll get to
They
that.
have
I'll get
prejudice
to that.
Then
motives.
I wish you would
I'll
get
get
to
to
it
that.
because you keep dancing
Hold
around it.
on
Get
here,
to it.
because I'm very realistic.
Yeah, no, I'm
Very
saying what
realistic.
power do they actually
You're
have to?
The
very
most
delusional.
most
Is more like
racist
it. There's
people.
Hey,
nothing
Juju,
realistic about it. But go ahead.
You gotta let me
How are we
finish.
racist? How are we
You gotta
racist?
let me.
Do you
You
even know
gotta
the
let me finish.
definition of racism?
Hold
Yes
on
or
now.
no?
This is a
Yes
deep.
or
This
no?
is a deep
Yes or
well.
no, Billy? What
What?
is the definition of racism, white supremacy? What is the definition, Billy? Google it. What is the
There's a big.
definition? Hey, Juju.
You gotta
Oh,
quit.
I
You
gotta
gotta
what? I gotta
quit. Hold on.
no,
If
because I
you
want to
want to
hear this
sound
clear.
intelligent and have
If you want to sound
a
intelligent,
conversation,
Hold on,
you will
Jay.
you need to
actually answer
learn.
questions when
Listen.
they're posed to
Because I
you.
want to hear what he's saying. Hold on. Go ahead, Billy. Now, what were you
Hold
saying?
on. You absolutely need to separate racism from
Racism,
what
white
you're being
supremacy.
taught.
That is the
There's a
only
big difference
racism.
here.
That is the only racism, sir, is racism, white supremacy. So if
But
you're not
no, hold
talking
on,
about
because
that, you're not talking
You're
about
not
nothing.
correct.
wait, because
You're
we're
not
getting
correct.
Billy off
You're not
subject real
correct.
quick.
We
This
are
is
not going to change the premises of this argument
Oh
for
yeah,
your
I think we
benefit.
can real
Yeah,
quick.
if you're
Billy,
not,
hold
and
on,
you know
hold
how
on,
we're
Jay, hold
not.
on. Just let me
problems are
Now
solved,
listen.
Billy, by
let me get out
questions and
this one question,
answers.
Okay.
and then you got it. But I'm
Now,
saying,
in
Billy, hold on a
all
second. What power do black people have to actually hurt white people? I can understand maybe Barack Obama.
zero.
Exactly. So how can they enact their prejudice onto black people?
Onto
Well,
white people.
okay.
Onto
Now
He
white
we
people.
said
have.
he just said that
Now
we are the
we.
most racist people, right? That's what he said.
No.
I'm not hearing things
Second.
right.
Second
That
most racist
we're the
people.
second
I was
most. Who
trying
who
to get
who? I'm curious. Who was the first? If it's not
there.
white, who
Indians.
is the first? Indians. Aren't they
The
honorary
Indians are
Caucasians?
racist. Though. He is right.
Aren't they honorary
Hindu.
Caucasians?
No,
No,
Hindu.
Like
I didn't know
Ramaswamy?
no, they're
racism
not.
included power.
Hindu.
Huh?
And who has the power, Kelly?
What do you mean? Who has the power?
You said
Jesus has
who
the
can be
power.
racist is who has.
No, I'm saying I didn't know that anywhere in racism it included the power to control one's life.
Well, we're
Yeah,
That's
manipulating
what
the
it
narrative.
is.
Is
like,
what we're
and I can
doing
break
That's
it
not
here.
down for you. This
manipulating the
is why I think
narrative.
it's like
That
that,
is
Kelly.
putting the
Yes, you are.
narrative on the
Absolutely.
right
Like,
footing.
I think
You
I think
say you're
like
telling me that when you see a white person, you see
You're a
racism.
suspected white supremacist until proven otherwise.
There
Yep.
you go. So you have been manipulated by
Because
the.
it's not. No, I haven't been
No doubt.
manipulated. No, I have not been
There's no doubt
manipulated.
about it.
That's what you wish I was manipulated, but I'm not. See, the thing
I'm not.
is,
I don't wish
racism,
nothing.
white
I'm
supremacy
telling.
is thought, speech, and action. Oh shit, Lady Chatham got here. You ain't ready for this, Billy. You definitely ain't ready for this.
I'm ready for
All right, come
anything,
on, Lady
baby.
Che.
I
Bring
am
that
ready
fire.
for
This
anything.
suspected white supremacist ain't ready for what we bring. Go
There
ahead,
we
Lady
go.
Che.
Bring out
Greetings,
your
Lady Che.
First of all, we're at war. And see, like, with all this Caucasian shit going on, y'all don't seem to understand that we're at war.
Right.
We're at war.
Who?
Foundational Black
Who are we at war
Americans.
with?
Shh. Foundational Black Americans, okay, are at war with everything. Everybody. It's
Okay.
tangibles or no tangibles. Shh, Billy. Nobody's
They're
talking.
sucking then.
Shh. Nobody's talking to you either, Kelly. Now, like
I mean, where's the smoke at? Where the fucking war means smoke? Where's
you
it
know what
at?
we're at war with? We're at war with y'all. We're at war with a whole bunch of different things. We're at war with racism, okay? White
You're at
supremacy.
war with Satan.
Privilege.
Get it
We're at war
straight.
with everything.
till you live like us, you can't really tell us anything.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Hold on a
Please tell me.
second.
Please, please tell me.
Biracial
Please tell me.
You can't
This
tell
is
me
gonna go
shit.
They
sideways
can't even
real
give
quick.
basic definitions of words. What they
Yeah,
gonna tell
no. I'm
us?
saying though,
Now
like
go ahead with
that's
that broad, ambiguous talk. Go ahead with your biracial stuff. Go ahead.
no. Hold
Let me
on a
go
second.
ahead with my indoor plumbing and my cell phones
Wait a
and my
second.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on,
I'll be
Billy.
quiet. Go
computers
ahead.
and
Go
my
ahead. You're right.
cars and my
Wait, hold on,
I
airplanes.
guys.
came
Guys.
hot. I
Let's do all
apologize.
the
Yeah, that
cultural
you got off the backs of our
appropriation and my
ancestors.
boats and
You
everything
wouldn't
that
have
I'm
none
right
of that
about.
stuff. You wouldn't have none of those
What do you got?
amenities.
Nothing. Zero.
Yeah, because y'all made sure of it.
Right. That's why you're gonna run us.
You're out of your mind, dude.
That's why you're gonna run us our
No, you wish I was out of my mind.
Right.
I'm
You
definitely
don't even
not
know
out of my
what
mind.
you don't even know
Microwaves, stoves.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Those
Jess.
are all black inventions you're naming. Are you aware of that?
You're
Right.
nuts. dude.
That you take advantage of, that you go ahead and utilize every
So
day.
you thought we were the safe Negroes.
Right?
We're the
Yeah, right.
militants.
No, y'all got oppressed
All we do is
because
this all day long. You're ready.
No white pass is given on our watch. So can you please explain to us how we're racist again, Billy? We're still trying to get to the bottom of that. How are we racist?
why black people are racist?
Yeah, you said we're the second most racist after Indians.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and what proof?
You doubled down on
And
that.
what proof
How's
do you
that?
have of any of that?
I
When
need
Ron just
way
told
more
you
black people.
that we don't have the power to institutionally oppress you.
Right.
We
Whose
can't
fault
tell
is
you.
that?
We can't
Whose
tell you
fault
where
is
to
that?
live. Hold on, Billy. Hold on. You're not gonna shame, blame, and explain.
All right. All
So,
right.
look, we don't have the power to tell you where you're gonna live. We don't have the power to tell you where your kids are gonna go to school. We don't have the power to tell you where you're gonna work, if you're gonna keep a job, if you're gonna get hired or not. You know, because we're the first fired and the last hired.
We don't have
But
the
you
power
wouldn't know nothing about any of that, Billy,
gerrymander
because
you
you're
or
not black
you.
and
don't
you
have the
don't
power to
have
do
the
that.
black experience. What you have is seclusion with white privilege
So
that you keep
think-
saying that don't exist
Hold
to
on.
you, but we
Hold
see
on.
it plain as
You
day.
think
Even
that
Stevie
white
Wonder could see
people
it.
don't-
And
Why?
what about
why
white
do you
people?
think? Hold on. Why
Hold on.
exactly do you think?
Hold on. Can you
that white
please tell us
people-
how we're racist again?
Why exactly do you believe that white people don't experience the same thing that you're saying?
Believe it. Why? Why? Because the statistics and the data
Yeah,
proves
you
it
never seen
alone.
poor white people.
What about them? They got $1 million worth of whiteness.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
You ain't getting shot when you get pulled over on the side of the road. You're
The
not getting.
fuck we
No,
are
You're
by
not.
way more numbers than y'all are.
No, you're not.
But
Because this
just
shit
like
ain't
it's
showing
way
up.
more
Are you
numbers than
kidding
y'all
me?
on welfare. Did
articles.
you know that, Billy?
Take y'all at
Did you know
college.
y'all been getting
Fuck that.
handouts since day one?
That
Did
shit.
you know that, Billy?
All right. Let's
Why y'all
settle this.
always talking about we on welfare and we just want a handout
You know what I
Times
think?
and we
Y'all
just
ain't
need to
getting
pull
fucking
ourselves up
apart
by
like
the
we do. Y'all get
bootstraps.
kidnapped
You
like
know,
No, y'all
all
need
that
to quit
racist
shooting
white supremacist
yourselves
rhetoric
and
that
start
y'all love
shooting
to
the right
spew every day.
fucking people. That's what I'm saying.
And
White
I'm
or
saying
black, I don't
you
give a
can't
fuck.
define what racism is. Just
Yeah, you
admit
can't
it, Billy.
Racism is if
Is
I
what?
don't like
Is what,
someone
Billy?
based
No, that's
on
prejudice, Billy. See, you're very ignorant.
no
And it's very
prejudice.
apparent.
Listen,
No, you
prejudice.
listen. You listen.
Prejudice.
No, you
Listen.
listen. Define
Prejudice is if
racism,
I
white
don't like you how
supremacy.
God made you.
No, Billy.
Yes.
Everybody is prejudiced, Billy.
Well,
You
in
know
that
what
case,
prejudice is?
he's an
I
I'm
get
not
it.
gonna.
I get it.
No, you
I
don't
get
get it, Billy. You
White
don't
people
get
like
it.
to stick together. Black
You
people
d-
like to stick together.
Billy,
French people like to stick together.
that is a white lie.
That's not
That
prejudice,
is a
dude.
white
It's a
lie.
white lie that'll soon come with white.
That's not prejudice.
No, it's
That's
racist.
not prejudice.
It's racist.
For tribes to want to stay together is not prejudice, dude.
Look,
If you go
what
out
do
of
you
your
want
way
with
to
this conversation?
systematically make sure of it
Yeah.
and exclude others, that is racist.
What are you talking about? Throughout all of history,
Oh my
All
God!
of what
Don't do that.
white
history?
people
Don't do
All
it.
of
stay
whose
together.
history?
Now listen.
Of whose
Stop.
story?
The white
Of his
people,
story?
the black
Whose
people,
story?
the
Whose
Egyptian people,
story?
the
The
Hebrew
Kemetic
people,
people?
the
The
Jewish
Kemetic
people,
people? The
they all
Kemetic
want to stick
people?
together.
The
What's
Israelite
wrong with
people?
that?
Like, what are you
First
talking
of all,
about,
man,
Billy?
what are you
Can you
talking about, Billy?
One mic,
can you
please.
define
What do
what
you
is
mean?
racist
What
and
am
what's
I
politicized?
talking
Yeah, what are you
about? I'm
talking about
talking about the
exactly?
12
Hey,
tribes
yo,
of
y'all just
Israel.
wait. Y'all just talking
Hello?
over each other. Y'all just talking over each other,
Yeah,
and
okay.
I
I'm
can't
so
really.
cool. I apologize.
No, I'm saying like I ain't saying we shouldn't float, but like we can't hear all three of y'all at the same time. Y'all gotta kind of
All right.
one mic it, y'all. Like give Billy a
Thank
second.
you, Jane.
You know what I mean? But
But
you know,
Jane got it.
can I ask a
See, even
question?
Jane's seen it, Billy.
Can
Look,
I ask a
read.
question?
Hold on, Kelly. Let's read this comment first. Black racists have no power, therefore have nothing but words, music, and writings as expression. No influence. Go ahead, Kelly. What was your question?
No, I totally even forgot. Oh, I know. So, would you say that the
No,
situation
executive, you can jump up here.
in Freedom, Georgia, would be something that anybody could acquire? Do you believe that if white people did that right now today, that it would be not frowned upon?
If white
One more
people did
again?
what?
Say that again.
Okay, Freedom,
Say that.
Georgia, where I believe it's probably 100 acres that multiple different black families purchased to have their own community, which I
oh,
think
you
is
talking?
cool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
yeah,
you talking about the 19 black families
yeah.
I
that
think
acquired
it's them
100
and something's
acres.
going on with that too. Like
Sounds
I
good
think
to me. I don't
it
know.
was in hold and
What
something's
do you
going
Yeah,
on.
it does sound good to me too, Billy.
Yeah,
Reparations and
I don't have a
separations.
pro. I don't. I
Pay
mean,
what you owe. Pay what you owe my ancestors, and then we can separate. I
I
have
don't
no
know.
problem with
I
that.
don't have
I
any
have
don't
no
ancestors.
you think
problem
you
with
should
that at all.
figure out?
Actually,
Don't you
your
think you should figure
ancestors
out
owe me
who's
money.
First of
That's
all,
on
you
whose
don't have no
ancestors?
friends. You don't have
Odoso?
no allies.
Yeah, you owe me
Adoso.
money. You owe
That's
me
just
money.
Adoso, Billy. Do you descend from slave owners? Yes or no?
You owe me money.
Yeah,
no, you
Billy.
owe us money.
Billy, do you descend from slave owners? Yes or no?
Yeah, I descend from slaves.
Owners.
No.
You descend from slaves? What you mean?
He
Like
talking
Yeah.
about this the
Yeah,
Irish. The Irish was no slaves.
that's
They were
indigenous.
indentured
No, actually,
servants.
They
yeah,
were
what
I'm
is that more like a
Scott.
contract,
No,
labor
hold
contract?
on. No, I'm actually Scott, and yes, you
Oh
owe
my
me money.
God.
Oh my God, that
Are
don't.
you aware of the Twa that used to originally inhabited what is now Scotland
Let
and
me.
Let's
Ireland
just
and the
go back
British
to there. Let's
Isles?
keep it simple.
I
Let's keep it
would
simple.
like
Hold
you
on a
to
second.
pay
Let's keep it simple.
Hold
Are
on.
you from the
I would
soil?
like
For the soil?
Pay reparations for what? What do we owe
I
you
would like
for?
I would like you
What
to
harm
pay.
have we caused
I'll
you?
tell you. Give
What
me a second.
harm have we caused you? You
Give me
said you're
a
people from
second. I
Scotland,
will
right?
tell you.
You said you're
I
people
would
from
like.
Scotland.
Hold on,
Where are your people from? Oh,
hold on a
sorry.
second.
Go ahead.
Hold on a second. Let's just keep it simple, okay? Real simple. Is your family from your lineage traced back to the time of slavery, chattel slavery? Are you is your family have any tethers, any
That's not
anchor,
true, Black Son.
anything like that in your family? Can they be considered
I
foundation black American?
actually.
Or are you white,
And
European?
even if that
But
was
if
true,
that,
Black
even
Son,
if you
hold
have
on. I gotta.
what
Black
they're
Son said something in the
traced back,
chat
etc.
about
You
working
don't want
class
me.
white people.
Oh, here we go.
I would like
Working
you
class white
guys
people
to
do not come
pay.
from slave owners. Even if that was true, they still benefited off the institution of slavery.
I don't know. There's something there.
Only
I don't know.
3% of whites own slaves.
Are you
Where are you
serious?
getting your statistics from, Rena?
Pseudoscience. This is
Like,
crazy.
no.
Yeah, that is actually closer to the truth than what you would
No,
have thought. So.
come on now.
Citibank owns slaves. Yeah, well,
Do
Wells
you
Fargo
think that there were
too.
like
There's like
JP,
several
50,000?
JP Morgan. I mean, we'll be here all night naming banks
Hamilton
that has
Beach.
something to
I
do
mean,
with
Okay.
it.
go
Well,
on.
let's cut it
Also,
off.
hold on, I got to get this out.
Let me cut it
No,
off with the
wait. Let
neck.
me get this part out though before you say anything else, Billy. Are you aware that the Federal Reserve was started off of the Freedmen Bureau Bank? Yes or no?
That's why I've been saying you guys are shooting.
No, that doesn't answer my
You
question.
can go
Shooting
shopping on
wrong
Black
people.
Friday.
That doesn't answer my question.
Let's
It
ask.
Are you
absolutely
aware?
answered your question.
No, it didn't.
It
Did you?
absolutely answered your question.
So you are aware of
shopping
that,
on
right?
Black Friday,
You
yes or
are
no?
aware
From
that the
19
Freedmen Bureau's money was
from
stolen and
1913?
used to create the
Yeah,
Federal Reserve?
yeah. I'm
You are
totally
aware of
aware
that,
of that.
correct? So how do we owe you? Again, how do we owe you again?
Because you're using white man technology.
What?
What technology? What?
Cars,
What?
wheels,
Everything.
cell
We invented
phones,
all of that.
electricity,
We invented
indoor
all of that,
plumbing,
sir.
fucking
We invented
wells,
all of that.
electrically
We literally
driven
invented
or
all of
gas
that,
powered,
dog. Like you can't be
everything,
this ignorant,
every
Billy.
fucking thing,
Everything? No, we invented everything.
everything.
Here, stop
That's
it.
right.
No, you're full of shit, and
Atom
it's not.
bomb,
It's not gonna be
everything.
no. I'm white and I say so here, Billy. You don't run shit here. So get that through your pale fucking skull. Now
All right,
listen
run
here.
it.
Wait.
We
All right, run
invented
it.
everything.
Go ahead.
Everything that you can name, we invented. Name something, and I'll tell you if it was invented by a black person or not. Go.
Street light. Street light.
Go.
Street light.
Black person. Black person. Garrett Morgan. Go.
Where else?
Go.
Where else
Go.
you going?
Garrett
Anywhere.
Morgan.
Anything.
Go.
Electricity.
Electricity that goes all the way
Telephone.
back to Kemet.
Do you want to start at the beginning?
Telephone. Really? Telephone? You can't really be this stupid, right?
What are you talking
Black
about?
person.
We can't have these
What are
conversations.
What are you talking about? Yes, we can.
No,
Black
What are you
person.
talking about?
Name
This is a
something.
white
Black
world, dude.
person.
sorry, pink face. We can't.
No, it's
You live
not.
in a white
It's-
country.
No,
No,
we
we
don't.
Man, no, we don't really. And even if
Everything.
it's I'm white. I say,
No.
Everything.
Are you aware that
but
white
it's a
people
new
are
day.
dying out?
Keep thinking about
Are
that.
you
Phones
aware of
and
that, Billy?
couches and
Billy.
fucking
Related
faucets
Billy.
and
guys,
everything.
Billy. Hey, Billy. Are you
What?
aware that white people are at minus birth rate globally?
Oh yeah,
And
we're
in
getting away with
America?
white people. Hey, I'm gonna
And
tell
in
you,
America? And in
You think
America?
they brought
white
in the
people
Are
are
you
going to
aware
be
that
gone.
by
They're gone.
2032 you're going to be
Yeah,
a
and you guys will
minority
be
in this
digging holes in the
country?
ground.
Are
You
you
guys will be
aware that
digging
you're
holes in the
already a
ground.
minority
You
globally?
will be
Are you
digging holes
aware
in the
that
ground.
Billy and Kelly?
Yep,
Are you both aware of that basic
Don't give a
fact?
fuck
true.
about it. Why do you think they brought the Mexicans in?
Well, they're honorary Caucasians. That's why.
That's why.
Hey, you cannot sit there in your seat and tell me how proud of a black man and how astute and studious of a black man you can be, and then come at me and expect me to be any less of being a white man.
Can. Yes, we
What
can.
is so great about being genetically recessive?
I don't know. You tell me.
Good about
I
you.
didn't
You're
bring it up.
Tell me
You
about
you're
did.
genetically recessive, though,
Hold on,
correct?
Jesse. I gotta ask the question. What's so
Oh
good
no,
about
I'm genetically superior.
No, no, not
I
at
made the
all.
airplane.
Not
I
at
made the
all.
glass
There is nothing
cockpit.
superior
talk
about
faster, our
you.
children move faster, our children are way more intelligent. We bring star seeds. Stop it.
There's nothing superior about you genetically, biologically, nothing. There's nothing realistically superior about you. You
We're
just have a
mathematically
system
more-
that gives you free goodies
Then
and
why are you trying to
giveaways
get rid of me,
based
my
off
man?
the complexion
Then
of your
why
skin.
are you trying to get
Why
rid
am
of
I?
me?
Nature's getting rid of you.
Right.
Well, me, I'm not trying to get rid of you.
You know,
The
nature-
planet is trying to
No,
get.
y'all have
The
to
planet is trying to get rid of you.
That's what it
The
is.
cosmos is trying to get rid of you.
To get rid of us. That's the only thing. You're just doing it by nature.
Oh, we're being getting rid of. Trust me.
Are fucking weird.
Yeah, that's why the sun burns you.
We're different. It's
That's why you die from the
They have
highest
to do
cases of
bad
skin
things to us.
cancer every year.
Stop it,
Yep.
man. This is fucking
We invented guns, cars,
Yeah, you invented
everything.
weapons of mass destruction. That's the only thing that you invented.
Everything.
right.
Weapons of
Everything.
weapons of
Telephone.
mass
Look
destruction.
what you do with the
Everything that
Everything.
destroys and
You do
kills.
everything.
Yeah, everything
You
that
kill
destroys
black
and
people with
kills.
those
Yeah.
weapons. Stop
And-
it.
I don't know. I
and
live in
give
Milwaukee. I
diseases
see a
to.
lot of crime here. There's bodies dropping every day, and they don't
Uh
look
huh.
like
And you know why that is? Do you know why that is, Kelly? Do you know why that is?
You're probably going to tell me some convoluted story about
Well,
how.
why do you think it is, Kelly?
Kelly, are you gonna answer the question or no?
Yeah, just ask us. Or just tell us.
I don't know why. It's ludicrous.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
I'll
why,
tell you why.
Kelly.
I'll tell
No,
you why.
Billy. No,
I
Billy.
know
You don't have
exactly
the
why.
answer.
Hold
Just like you
on,
don't
man.
have
Let
the
it go.
answer for racism. Go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Or whatever.
Why do you think it is? You had an idea. You just mentioned it. So why do you think it is?
I don't know
I'll
why.
tell you why if you want.
I couldn't tell you.
Look, white man, we don't need your answers. They're not the truth. Stop it. White lies
Oh, I
matter.
have
Got
it.
that. Stop it.
You don't have it. You don't even
You don't even
have
got it. You don't
basic
understand.
basic education.
Right.
You
I'll
are as
turn you
ignorant
on
as
your
they
head.
come, Billy.
Right. You're just
I
watching
will turn
fucking
you on
Fox.
your head.
Stop, because
You would not at
There's
all.
no doubt.
Okay. Go
Not in
ahead.
this lifetime.
Either
Let's
way,
go. Let's hear it.
you're not.
Oh, you want us to answer everything, but y'all seem to seem to know so
I
much,
offered,
right?
and now you're like, oh, you want to change the dialectic again.
No.
I see
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead, Big Face. You want to
I
answer?
asked Kelly why is it so
I
crime
told you
rate?
I don't know. I said it's
And-
probably, it's probably
Okay,
going to be some convoluted
so-
answer I've heard before. I don't
It's
know.
probably gonna be
No,
some
she didn't know.
convoluted
She
answer that
gave
you
up.
heard
She gave up.
before.
Go ahead.
Just don't want to know.
No, go ahead. Billy, do you got an
Go
answer?
ahead, Billy. You supposed to know everything, right? You so smart, so intelligent. Even I can't tell though, but go ahead.
Are you a government confusing you?
Wage and well, a bunch of different reasons why. Hunger, poverty. I mean, there's a whole bunch.
Yeah, let's start with poverty. Are you aware that majority of crimes committed in Milwaukee, just like any other major city, are economic related? You know why that is, Kelly? Because the racist white supremacists, such as Billy, I'm not gonna call you one, but such as Billy, create economic deprivation. That's what you literally do. All over the planet, you create economic deprivation.
Wait, you keep saying
That means you
that.
take all the resources out of a community, out of a neighborhood, out of a city, out of a state.
There's a whole bunch of reasons why. But let's just start with the basics. Your working wage and your living wage don't match. One is better than the other, meaning you can't afford to live. So you'll do what you need to do to keep a place over
Desperate
your
times call for
Let's
desperate
go over to
measures.
Africa.
They're not killing
You already
each
do
other and
that.
running their pockets.
You've been
They're
doing that
just
since
dropping
1884.
Wrong.
That shit gets out of hand. No, you don't know.
Since the Berlin Conference, since you
let's-
decided to
Way
carve up
wrong,
Africa
dude.
like a pie.
Way wrong, dude.
Okay.
You know less about Africa as a black man than I do as a white man.
I'm not from Africa.
For
I'm
sure.
from the United States of America. My people built this country.
But you're
That's where
gonna
I'm
sit
from.
here and treat me like I'm fucking an alien because I'm
Not like a
fucking.
You are an alien. Aren't you from
Got it.
Scotland?
I got it.
Aren't you from
Your lineage is
Scotland?
from somewhere else, right?
Aren't you
It's
from
not from
Europe?
the soil, right?
I'm
Aren't you from
fucking born in
Europe?
Texas, motherfucker.
Were your parents born in Texas, mother effer? And you know where that
No.
term came from? Guess where that term came from, Billy, since you know so much, but you don't know shit. Because you're a fucking
Okay,
ignorant
all right.
cockazoid.
Really? You want to?
Yes,
Okay, go
we
ahead.
can definitely go there. So,
Go ahead.
where motherfucker came from was back during slavery, antebellum slavery to be exact. They used to,
Antebellum?
yeah, listen. They used to put black men in a room with women and blindfold
This is
us.
funny to you, Billy. This is not.
And then
funny
you
to
know
us.
what
Why
happened?
is this amusing to you?
We would end up having sex with our mothers, our sisters, our aunties, so we could produce
Forced,
more
right?
slaves for
Forced.
master on the plantation.
Mhm.
That's where that motherfucker came from. So watch your mouth. You don't run shit here, Billy. Now, with all of that being said,
No, wait,
I'm
hold
still
on.
waiting on you to
Lord,
tell
Hold
us
on here.
why there's such a high crime rate in Milwaukee.
Hold on here. I gotta give you credit for that. I didn't know that.
There's a lot of things
And
you
it's
didn't
not
know.
my fucking fault, so fuck off.
It is your fault. You
Why you don't
fuck
cuss at
off.
me? You learn something new every day. Reading's fundamental.
Well, how in the motherfucker we supposed to know?
I don't
No,
know.
not we.
Before you
I
say
mean
It's
me.
called research.
Billy,
It's
typically
called
people don't
Yeah,
you
but
know,
all the
get
research
educated.
that I got.
Knowing your history, where you come from.
Get educated
Hey,
instead of public indoctrinated.
Fucking
Like you
read.
don't be
clearly
so
are.
hard on me, motherfucker. That's all
Do
I'm
you just
saying.
listen to Fox News all day?
At least I'm fucking honest, bitch.
No, but
You,
truthfully,
I
there's
haven't
no
watched.
honesty in you. You have no
Who are you
integrity.
calling a
don't
bitch?
trust them.
Who are you calling a bitch?
Yeah, who are you calling a bitch, Caucasoid?
Who are you calling a
Call me.
bitch?
You're not
Every-
calling me.
No, who are you calling a bitch?
Okay, never mind. I guess I'm in trouble.
Exactly. Please stop.
Exactly.
You gotta call nobody a bitch up here. You got, especially there's 2 women up here, man. And I sure as hell know you're not calling the men up here bitches, because that would be a.
Oh no, I would call the men bitches.
But
Yeah.
who are you calling a bitch then, sir?
Well, I'm coming onto a realization of some particulars that I didn't realize before.
So you
I
strike
think
out
that
by calling, people on the panel bitches, whether there's 2 females or 2 males.
oh my gosh, then fucking kick me off. I don't know what the fuck to say.
Apologize. How about that?
I'm sorry for calling you a bitch, I guess. Or
Well, I guess I accept apology for the whole battle. Let's go. Carry on.
no way, don't do that.
Carry on. Carry on, please. Carry on.
Fucking what, dude?
Look,
It's
I
like
don't know.
I misgendered you or something.
sir,
Are you
I
fucking
don't know what your
kidding
trip
me?
is, but
Do
I
you
really
know how
don't
guys
tolerate
work?
white
I
men.
fucking
Stop.
don't care.
I don't care either. I don't care either. We can go all day. I have nothing but time and stamina. I don't
I
care
am
at all.
appreciative. Hold on, that I did. Actually, I didn't know that. And
Okay,
it
well,
is.
I don't know where he's at,
Fuck
Reading
off.
is fundamental. You're forgiven. Let's move forward. Carry on.
All right, let's roll.
So, what is the definition of racism and white supremacy?
What is the definition of racism? Is probably goes all the way back to where
It goes all the
God.
way back to where? No. Do you even know when the racism and white supremacy came about?
Explain.
No, what I do know is that tribes were separated.
Oh my God, that has nothing
And
to do
tribes
with
do
it.
not like to mix, and I don't think that God likes tribes mixing.
Wowzers.
So
And I
you're
don't
saying that
believe
God
that
is a
is
racist white
actually the right
supremacist?
thing. Did you
You're saying
what
God
I
is a
said?
racist white supremacist, right?
Okay.
Say that again?
You're saying that God is a racist white supremacist?
No, God made it all of us, dude. What are you talking about?
Which God are we referring
What
to?
do you mean? You think God made white people and all the rest and didn't?
No, Satan made y'all. Y'all children of Satan. So no.
I mean,
Oh, you think I am a child of Satan? I think that you're a child of Satan.
I think you're a
That's for
demon.
sure.
I think you're a blue-eyed devil. That's definitely for sure. And you'll
I have
do until the
green
real
eyes.
one shows up.
I don't have blue eyes.
what color are they?
Surprise, surprise.
They're green.
Oh, close enough. Oh, you got reptilian eyes. Okay, gotcha.
Fair-skinned.
No, I live in the northern parts where there's no black people at all. I've never
Oh,
seen
of course. You're
I've
probably
never
like in
seen-
Idaho. You're probably
I've
like
never
Idaho, Wyoming. Yeah.
They don't like
Montana.
cold weather.
Yeah.
There's actually
No, because we didn't originate in caves, so no, we don't like the cold.
no. Well, that's not true because
That
I'm
is
friends
true.
with- hold on, no,
That
that's
is
not.
true. That is true.
I'm friends with
That is
BB
true. We
King's
didn't grow up in caves and walk
nephew.
on all fours
Oh,
and
you're out of your mind. You don't know
eat
what
each
goes.
other and eat each other. Yeah, we didn't do that.
You don't know what goes on, dude.
Hold on
You
a
don't
second.
know.
Hold on a second.
My God
That's
said
not true.
I don't have
The gentleman in the corner, other than Jesse, what's his name? I can't
Ron.
say it.
Ron.
Ron, are you still with us, brother?
He said we tripping, but I think he's still with us.
Well, yeah, that's why we just go over to our shit.
I don't know why we have to be like on a fence to each other. That's just
That's why it happens over there on our platforms.
You don't know why.
We trip over there positively. Apologize.
Yeah. Jane, do you want to be jump up here and
Ron.
be that neutral moderator?
What was the no, Jesse, Jesse, this is not the obviously this is not the platform to do any of that. That's why we go to our shit and do it.
Yeah.
No, wait, no. Ron, what was the actual topic, sir? Can you throw that in there so that we can just get on topic real quick, please, sir? Thank you.
Well, we were talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jamal Bowman, and it was politic related, and then as it usually ends up going toward when we get on the panel, start talking about race.
Okay.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Why are you over here anyway, Jesse?
Why I jumped on here because I wanted to address something.
Hey, no, that's fine. I'm the reason. So, just
You're not the reason for him to come over here.
I did. Well, yeah. I think so.
No, you're not. You're not that special. Stop it. White people are not special at all.
I'm retarded. So
Plain, average, basic. Not special.
That's all
Not
good.
not stars.
I think
Not
that's
fucking
okay.
from the fucking universe. You're not ascending. You're not. You're just
No, I just really want to know
basic.
that
Like the whole.
we're all on the same team here,
I mean,
and
it's just
there's
plain. It's
one.
average.
We're on Team Black First over here.
We're on Team Black first.
Yeah, we can be on the team black first. That's fine. I don't care.
It's okay, sir. It's okay.
We're gonna replace this global system of racism and white supremacy with a system of actual justice.
Hold on, we're gonna replace
which guarantees that nobody is mistreated by the color of their skin, and those that need the most constructive help get it in a constructive manner. That's what we're on over here.
Where do you get all that from?
I'm back, guys. I'm back.
Where do we get all that from?
Fundamental
Have you-
building. Sir, Ron, what was the topic? I'm sorry. I just wanted to get that out the way before I dip off because I can't. How you doing, brother? I got in here and then man, it's just live.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I know it's kind of lively.
It's not like Black News and the revolutionary agenda just can't stop.
No,
We're gonna slip over here and just do the most out of your guys' platform. I apologize.
You're all right.
No, you good. I mean, it's for that, but
You good.
when I was saying y'all tripping, hold on a second, Billy. It's kind of that, like, it was just a talking over each other. And that's why I think we got so heated where he couldn't control himself and contain himself as a man that had to call you out your name or whoever he was talking
Right. It's not the first time. It's either the hard N word or calling you a bitch or both.
This ends up happening in about 30 minutes of talking to us. They'll end up calling us a bunch of niggas.
I'm just saying we kind of got to rope it up, instead of sometimes.
That's all right. Look, we're mature enough to handle it. I was mature enough to handle it in a polite way.
Yeah.
Because I like it. I like you guys. I'm gonna definitely do that.
What you say, Billy? But yeah, Billy, you gotta broaden your horizons a little bit. Like I'm under the, I
on
don't,
it right now.
huh? It sounds like you tipsy as hell too, though.
It does sound like you tipsy.
I want to.
What you sipping on over there, Billy?
Bourbon.
Oh, some bourbon. Okay, well he's honest. Okay, are you aware that Jack Daniels was created by a black man?
Oh my God, Jesse, man, this is why we have our own shit. Then we combine forces like fucking Transformers and all.
I like it, man. I like you guys. I like this discussion. It's pretty good, and we should go further with it. There's no doubt about
Billy,
it.
you gotta
Because it is
think a little bit outside that box, that Wyoming box.
Fuck that wacky white chick.
The world is bigger than Wyoming. But check,
right, much bigger.
You know, Blackson's power went out. You know, Blackson's power went out.
Oh, his power went out.
Yeah, his power went out. That's why he had to drop down.
Is he over there? He's in one of the weather. Where's he at right now?
He
That's
in the south.
So I don't
But Shay, you want to keep it going? Because we can keep it going. But I was about to drop off. I got to get ready for work.
I think this is a good closing. I mean, we've been at it for 3.5 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I was just floating through.
We're
I saw our emblem in the corner in the cut. I was like, "What's going on in here?" I was just breezing through.
Do you got a channel, Seductor?
Of course, I have the revolutionary agenda. I'm the the woman on the frontline campaign.
Okay.
Frontline Black News.
Is it just gonna say? Is it gonna say seductive doll or just the
They'll
revolution?
say the revolutionary agenda.
Okay, I'm about to go and peep you out.
All right.
I was supposed to do a show yesterday.
Hey,
I was-
peace.
Nice to see you. I'm gonna drop out. Thank you guys.
All right,
I love
Really, yeah,
it.
appreciate you pulling up, man.
I can't pronounce that name. Che.
Say like Che Guerrero.
N-word.
Che, motherfucker.
Che Guerrero.
What do you say about that word, sir?
What?
What do you say about that word? What do we say
Man,
about
I
the
ain't
MF
never
word?
seen anything that long.
You got to
Alright,
put it on the list
but-
of the N word, the MF word, B word. I mean, a whole bunch of words that you can't say at all.
I can say any word that I want.
Ooh, you're
So
lucky
I
you're
don't
on the
If you want to keep your teeth, you definitely don't want to say those words.
that.
All right, I see.
I carry a 45.
Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all be safe, all right?
Peace. We're getting off too.
Peace. You gonna set it down?
Later.
You gotta
Hey, see you
Che,
tomorrow.
Che, Che,
Yeah.
Che. You gotta, let me stop. That's how you say it, Billy. Che. That's
Che.
Yeah.
It's real easy.
Right. right.
Like he said, I can't say that. That says
Hey,
it
you
all.
know, you said the second part, like,
But no,
you're about to just let it go, let it free flow out. Like, see, 30 minutes or less.
Yep. That's all. That's the max. 30 minutes with us, and
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that we have any white allies?
Hell no.
None whatsoever.
the only ones, if we do have them, Ron, they're like Jim Brown. Are you familiar with Jim Brown?
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that a white woman who has a child by a black man, she could be an ally of us?
No.
Hell
No.
No? You still
no.
think
No,
so?
that's just writing black
Slave,
men.
the slave masters.
Even,
the slave
I
masters,
mean, you don't think we have enough for
mistress,
you? Wait, hold
the
on. I'm
slave
saying
master's wife.
this is what I'm saying. Do you
had
think that
relations
she
with us and had
recognizes that the
children.
world? Wait, hold on, Jose. Do you
Nope.
think that she recognizes that the world see her son as a black man and not a biracial man?
I bet
And
you
even
don't
if it would
go to
matter,
public
like,
school.
so don't you think she has some of the same,
Is
worries?
the kid melanated? Is the kid melanated, or is the kid light like her?
You don't think he has a little bit of melanation in him? If his
And
father's
look,
black,
we could go say
like, cause you,
that.
and then I hear, and
No,
then I
I'm
hear,
like, I'm super mixed, but I'm like light some days or fucking whatever, right?
but
But
no, I'm
I know
saying,
where
I
I'm
hear,
at. I wouldn't let my son go to school.
No, I'm saying I hear that the father is ultimately the race decider, but I'm still convinced that a mixed baby is a mixed baby. That you have both white and
Yes.
black in you. But I know some people
Yeah,
who
I
are
concur.
under
I mean, I'm a mixed baby. I concur, but I'm black first.
yeah, but I'm saying it's you know what I'm saying. So, but I'm saying though, you don't think she would have some of those same angst as a
No.
black mother or a black person, like
Well, it depends.
realizing that her child is
melanated?
seen as a black man.
Is the child melanated?
Yeah,
Like
the child melanated. Yeah,
so
child.
if this child go, this is my defining factors.
Well, I'm a yeah.
Child go to public school.
Well, I wouldn't know all that. Like,
Okay, like look, we got a case
I
over
was
here.
just asking this.
No, I understand. I can take it. In my defense, because I'm mixed, right?
Right.
But like I said, I'm black first, so that's always how it's been. This way it is. This is what it is. And I would say this: if I like we see here in our state in Colorado, there's several white women. For whatever reason, they may have multiple melanated children, like brown skin,
swirling capital.
Children, and they have them going to school, and at school they're being mistreated. They're being called, the N word. They're being targeted in regular schools. Yet this woman will keep her children there through the duration of school, whether it be 3 to 5 years, whatever it is, right? While these children are being mistreated. Therefore, I don't think that we do have white allies or white friends, because if it was me on that end and my child was just as melanated as my mate, I wouldn't put my child through any of that, because then I'm just contributing to the racism.
That's one white woman, and I know white women who are down for the black people who give half of their check to black people.
Those.
What I'm saying, so it's
Ron,
always gonna be,
do
what I'm
those
saying?
ones that give half of their check to it, do they outnumber those that don't?
No, I'm saying though, you don't think it's good and bad on You don't think it's gonna be good
Yeah,
white
there's
people?
good and
Or,
bad in
I'm
every.
not saying the majority of them are. See,
Well,
that's
the
how I
good ones they act like shills for the bad ones.
Yeah,
So
I think some of you, I absolutely
got to
concur
vet the
with you on
process,
that a
sir.
little bit.
I mean, like how long
I
you
will
should
give you
been.
that. They kind of look out for their own in a sense, right?
Yeah,
yeah, everybody else is race first, but us.
I understand what you're saying. They are a little forgiving to themselves. That you
Well, at the end
absolutely
of the day,
right.
they will choose them over us.
But wouldn't you do that too?
Fuck no.
You wouldn't choose you over
I
them?
wouldn't choose. I
You
wouldn't
said
choose
black
my European
first.
mother over my dead father. No, or over the race that has taken care of me and looked out for me
So as a
most of
black
my
person,
motherfucking life.
you just said
I
black
would
first.
not. I would not.
You
I've
wouldn't
been
choose
black
black
since I was a little
first.
girl.
If somebody said you had to make the choice, black first or white, you
Black
would
When
choose
you
first.
black.
put it like that, yes,
Very
definitely black
much
That's
black
what
first.
they're doing. Like they have a choice,
No, I'm
white
black
first
first.
or black in a sense. So why
Or
would they?
Well, they
I'm
have a
saying if
choice.
they,
We don't have
no,
a
I'm
choice.
saying if they feel that they have to
Our
make a choice,
skin,
wouldn't it be
as soon
natural
as
for
they
them to
see
choose
us,
that?
they already know what we are. We don't have a choice.
in my
They have a
defense,
choice because they
when
might
it's
pass
presented
for
like
white,
that, Brother Ron, when it
but
was
we don't
presented
have
like
no
that,
choice.
I
They
grew up.
look
do though.
when
I
they
think
look
we have
at
to.
us.
Hold on,
That's what
Jesse.
they see. That's all they see. Go ahead.
Hold on, Jesse, 1 second. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
No,
Brother
you
Ron,
good.
Che, hold on a
Good,
second.
boo.
What I'm gonna say this is that, like, you know, as fair as I am or mixed as I am, right? I know that we're at war, right? And it's been like this since, you know, I can remember since I was a little girl. Okay. I remember, you know, my mother's white. Okay. My mother's a racist. It is what it is. I know that. She knows that it is. She acts like she isn't, but she is. All right. Now, I'm 43 years old. When it's confronted like this, be one, black first, or them, which means European or whatever it is, right? I'm going to go with black first all day, every day, because that's just who I am naturally. It's not a front. It's not something that just happened overnight. This is just who I am. This is who I've been since I was a little girl and went in the system. And I knew who I was. You know, I didn't know who I was before I went in the system. You know, I would say this though, from what I've seen in my 43 years of life, given with white people, whether they're white and have black mates or whatever, even black women who have white mates, given their choices, they will probably side with where they come from. At the end of the day, I cannot. I don't have the luxury. Will not, cannot. It's just not in me. I've never been, not no coon. I'm not no off-brand. It's just who I am. I'm who I am. Light as I am, it can say I'm a black nationalist. I can say I'm this and I'm that because that's what it is. And I respect my boundaries. However, I know for me, I would not place my child or anywhere in public school where my child is, or not, me and Jess don't have a child, but we could have, let's say hypothetically we could. Our child would be like Jesse, right? I could not place my child in a world, in a school system that is dominated by white supremacy and racism. We have 9 areas of human activity that is predominantly racist. Okay, white supremacy. I'm a victim of racism, white supremacy. Simple as that. I would not want my child to go through any of that. It's bad enough that we're going to have to educate them from start to finish. We're watching things on the news now where a little boy or a young man is getting traumatized over his locks. And you have to really ask the
Yeah,
how
Texas.
did their mama? You know what I mean? She put him in this school and he's getting mistreated. And he doesn't have the foresight to know that he's a black man in America. An up and coming black man in America. This is what it is. This is how it's gonna
And
be.
then not only that, y'all, but we got to factor in the fact that black is just more than a color.
Right.
It's a mentality.
It's a whole thing. The whole thing, man. It's a whole
It's an
fucking
essence.
It's starting to get, but I gotta go. Unfortunately.
Yeah. We should close it out.
But no,
All right.
Much
you
love.
got it.
Much power.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll end it.
All right,
So,
man, y'all be
all right,
good.
have a good night, Ron.
I appreciate y'all.
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
All
Ron.
right.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into this Arena Uncensored in conjunction with several other platforms. Shout out to Black
Came here
Sun.
spine. I just came in here. I don't really stop in here that much. I just spine, you know, like creeping through the internet.
Hopefully he gets his power back on. And we're
Charles
gonna
Black.
see y'all at a later time.
Yes. Thank you for having
Stay
us.
black, stay dangerous, stay empowered. And make sure y'all like and subscribe to Frontline Black News and the Revolutionary Agenda. Good night from the Mile High Income City of Denver, Colorado. Peace.